Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're gonna be playing a loser named Hana. The full game, yes. It's been like a year and maybe like almost 2 years? I don't know how long it's been. It's been so long since we played the demo. I loved the demo. Hana was super cute. Girl failure. Now we finally get to go further, okay? Let's start. So hyped up for this, bro. What's your name? My name is Clock. What's your username on HavoChat? Clocky. ClockWoo? There we go. ClockWoo. It is. You can always change your username and profile picture in your HavoChat account settings in the bottom left of your screen. Okay. Describe your gender. I'm boring. I'm cisgender. I don't want woke content. Male or female? I'm just a cis male, bro. Loser named Hana will take into account actions and assign a personality based on those choices. The current personality types are kind, mean, neutral, and playful. Regardless of the choices in personality, it is important to keep in mind that Hana will not cease her friendship with player, even if they are cruel. So play loser named Hana to your heart's content. I think there's 3 endings or 4 endings to this. September 15th, 2019. Seeing an advertisement to be someone's friend was rather strange in hindsight. Nearly thought it was a joke at first, like those you find on meme accounts across various social media platforms. But given that the convenience store clerk who let her hang it in the first place said that was the saddest, loneliest person I'd ever seen walk in here, I was obliged to believe that the ad's authenticity just a bit. Like, you would have to be pretty desperate for companionship if you were willing to pay for someone to be your friend, especially since the ad blatantly had a picture of herself and her HavoChat handle freely on display in public. Not a great idea, but also, when you're desperate, you know, you gotta do things. Also, this game took so long to release. I was a Pngtuber when it came out. I am now a VTuber. That's how long it took, okay? Just by the way. Your voice is so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody likes it. The rest of chat hates it. Honestly, there are way better ways of going about this that would be more effective and safer. But something tells me this girl was really desperate. Oh. When I sent her an invite, I'm curious. I could use the money. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend, bro. I feel so bad for her after hearing that, but I will be saving. Oh my god, it has my original save files, bro. That's crazy. Okay. I could use the money, but I want to be your friend, broskies. I'm not really in this for the money, to be honest. Seeing someone go to such lengths for someone to be their friend touched me enough to want to be that friend for her. No charge at all. Well, I mean, I would take the money still, but, you know. Oh, what is this? Hana. Friend activity. Wait, what is this? That one kid from high school. Got a new job at the brewery. Sucks they won't let me take any of the bear home, though. JK. New user. Guys, my account got hacked. Don't click any links I send you. Popularity girl 2K. Don't trust a fake-ass hoe. Learn that the hard way. Click here for free shitcoin. I'm clicking. Nothing's happening. Living happy and free, the ex you still love. Hashtag better now. Serious gamer. Dude, I hate how expensive games are now. $70 just to play the most dog water AAA game ever. Friend slop. I can't even get a fucking refund anymore. Oh my god. Christ is real. Let God into your life today. Jesus is coming and none of you are ready. DM me if you want to be saved today. Oh my god. Jesus is coming. Where? In my pants. Friend activity? I guess I'm ClockWoo. Can I change things? Oh, I can. Okay. We got some profile pictures to go through. Okay, a lot of girls, a lot of cool flags. I see, except for one not cool flag. That's not a cool flag. I'm leaning on one really bad right now, chat. I'm looking at one and it's kind of cracked. Okay, there's two. I gotta go with it, bro. I gotta go with him. Okay, upload icon. Well, I can just upload my own icon? Are you for real right now? Wait, are you for real? Oh my god, I can! Wait, I can upload my own icon. Okay, never mind. Bye. See ya. I'm gonna go upload my own. There we go, boys. I got it. I got it. There you go. There we go, boys. I uploaded my own icon, okay? It's ClockWorks, dude. It's ClockWorks. You're there too, chat. Wait a second. You're in there too. I used a piece that has you guys in it. I'm so based, bro. I'm so based. ClockWorks. Ready? Ready. Okay. Back YouTube. Hi. I picked a profile picture with me and you. Okay, both of us. Me and Chat Cat, just for you. Hana. Oh, I already talked to her. Hello. Hey, I'm here about the ad you posted. I'd be willing to chat with you. No penny on the dollar. For free, that is. I don't want your money. Wait. I didn't say all of that. Oh, you saw my ad? Does that mean you really want to be my friend? Yeah, sure, why not? Smiley face. Really? You don't want any money? Really? But I'm so excited. It's been weeks since someone last responded to my ad, and the first time someone doesn't want me to pay them. My name's Hana. What's yours? My name's Clock. Okay, Clock. Wow, that's a nice name. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm a sissy girl. I think that's what it's called. Are you sissy? Are you a sissy girl? Mine are he, him, and I'm a guy. Right now I'm a student at Haven University studying to become a paleontologist. What about you? That's so cool, dude. I forgot about that. Paleontology's base, dude. I almost went for that as when I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist so bad. Okay, Hannah's about me. 19 going on 20. Bisexual, studying paleontology at Haven University, trying to survive this thing we call life. Throwaway's #1 fan, Notori Sun Train is my husband. The world can be cold and cruel, of that I know, but even in that darkness, there is a beauty to it. You just have to look for the light. Throwaway, Season 2, Episode 4, 10 hours, 33 minutes, 1 second, Cake Day, 10:13. Clock, are you a sissy man? If you want me to be. Okay, what about me? You know what? Right now I'm working. I'm working a job. That poll's not gonna work itself, chat. What do you do? Next page. Ow! Why would you hit me? Is there stripper? Live streamer. Stripper! Programmer, artist. Stripper! Musician, receptionist, academic teacher, engineer, doctor, nurse. They put a lot in here. Courier, bouncer. We're getting close. We're getting close, chat. There's bouncer. There's got to be a stripper. Come on now. No! I'm a bartender. Yeah. Oh, whoa, really? This game's a little hated for sex workers. I'm sorry, if you're a sex worker like myself, I guess this game doesn't believe in you. But I believe in you, okay? You're valid. And I love you for it, okay? Take care of yourself. Be a bouncer. No! Close enough, bartender. I'm dancing on the bar, so... Oh, okay. I tried to get a job once, but I couldn't get past the interview part. It's okay, though. My dad's job pays a lot, so he sends me $1K a month to cover dorm life expenses and stuff. I don't use most of it, so I have a lot saved up. Like I said, keep your money. Before we go any further with all this, can we do a video call? Just to make sure you're serious about being my friend, and to see if you can withstand me. That's kind of sad. Yeah, sure, we can do a call. Just give me a moment to set up. When you're ready, can you call me? I have phone anxiety. Okay. Alright. It doesn't take me long to set up my camera and make myself decently presentable for my call with Hana. I put on pants. I hit the call button and wait for her to answer. There's that cutie. Look, it has like a dinosaur, dude. What is this? Spinosaurus? I don't even know. Sorry, walk that back for me. Ma'am? Ma'am? Hi. Hmm? Did you say something? I can't hear you.
I just said hi.
Could you speak up a bit? I see your mouth moving, but I still can't hear anything. Let me try turning my volume up. Oh, I did. I headed in my computer settings and raised the chat client's volume all the way up to 100, while Hannah looks distressed. Surely that can't go wrong, right?
Hello?
Hi. Hello. Wow. Hannah's high-pitched voice rings throughout my entire head like an earthquake. I'm quick to adjust my volume back down to avoid any further damage to my ears.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Is that too loud, chat, or should I leave it like that? It's fine. I'm fine now. It's southern. That makes it all the better for me. More for me. I straighten myself out and meet Hana with a smile. Hey, Hana. I'm straight now. No longer gay. Just for you. I mean, I was never gay, but apparently I was. Hi there, new friend. Maybe I'll lower the background music, though. I feel like that, I turned it up and it got a little too loud. There. I do a little wave for the camera, and Hana returns the gesture hesitantly.
Hello? I'm Hana. I wanted to make sure you're okay with my whole thing.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Will you marry me, by the way? Just throwing that out here early, you know? Don't want to waste your time. Dude, is that dirty plates and a cup on the side? Oh man, I'm so glad you take care of yourself. About Hana's voice. What whole thing? You mean your voice? It's not that bad. Is that really what you sound like? What whole thing? Can't be the voice. It's cute.
You know, my voice, it's all high-pitched and stuff.
I literally talked to an Australian, probably higher pitched than you. It's all good. I barely even noticed.
You don't have to lie.
You know, being this whole VTuber thing too, I've met a lot of women with very, very high-pitched voices.
I know it must sound really annoying.
It'd be nice to
Everyone else thinks I do.
I never even said that's a bad thing. Do I think Hana sounds annoying? You sure do! I see the game wasn't lying when they said you can be cruel. We'll be doing a cruel route, okay? That's for sure. When I replay the game, we'll be cruel. But for now, I'll just be like myself. Okay? You sound cute. Actually, I think you sound kind of cute. Hana seems surprised by my response, stricken with disbelief at my words.
You don't have to lie. I know it sounds like nails being dripped on the board.
That sounds way worse. Genuinely, I think your voice is adorable. Why did I have to say it like that, chat? Why did I add the little tilde? Adorable. Ugh. Is that my Riz voice? Adorable. Hana seems to have gotten really flustered at hearing that, a bright red glow instantly rising to her cheeks. God, I love her. She's so cute. Oh, missed opportunity for man booba mousepad. Dev, put the man booba mousepad in now. What's her keyboard? I don't know. Okay,
No one's ever said that to me before. Oh.
That is so cute, man. She shook her head and slapped the sides of her face to recompose herself.
But that's why I wanted to do a call first. To see if my voice would be too much to listen to all the
You
time.
attacked unprovoked. Cat, I literally said I find her voice cute, and then I said I even know people with higher pitched voices. That I don't know how you could see that as a bad thing. Oh wait! You're jealous. That's fucking hilarious. You're fucking jealous. Aw, it's okay, Cat. Don't worry, you're a cute daughter. It's no problem for me at all.
Just so you know, I'm real desperate for a friend right now. So, there isn't much that you could say or do that would make me not want to do this.
Oh yeah? What if I told you I'm actually a cat boy on the internet? Kinda hard to be lonely with two people, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Oh yeah, and I'm a stripper. I'm a male stripper. I wink at the camera. Honestly, you should be more careful with that language. If not me, someone else might try to take advantage of you. Oh
It's
yeah.
fine.
No. Huh?
I know I'm garbage and deserve to be treated like one.
What?
I just want some or any human connection like everyone else.
You thought that was my voice? I probably could do that. I know I'm garbage. No, I can't. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, okay? Also, no, you're not garbage. What the hell?
Even if it's just a short IRL hangout someplace, talking on call, or sending a few text messages every day. So, even if you're a little mean to me, I will leave you. I promise.
So that's a yes to marriage then, huh? What do I say to this type of information? I'm a little sadistic. Okay, well, we like to tease a little, okay, but I don't know. I am kind. I'm a friendly tease. Okay, I'm a friendly tease. Sure, I like to rib on people, but I'm not a cruel person. And if I do take things too far, I'm one to try and amend them. Yeah. You know, if I think I took something too far, I'll usually apologize. But I usually never do that. That being said, I think we can start getting to know each other better. Hannah looks so happy when I said that. Indeed. So Hannah, besides studying paleontology, when was the last time you spoke to a person? Because it feels like it's been years. What else do you do?
Well...
Despite having put out an ad for this and everything, Hannah seems to be struggling to think of something to say. It's obvious even with her high hopes she didn't prepare to get this far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never done this before.
Talk to a person. Ah, okay. She's just never talked to a person, chat. That my answer was answered. My question was answered. She nods. Let me try asking something more specific then. Ask Hana. Let me save. Okay. What are your hobbies? What's your favorite TV show right now? What's your favorite food or restaurant? I'm gonna hit her with the hobbies, okay? What sort of hobbies do you have?
Well,
Never do that again.
I like playing games. Especially the ones that let me make friends. Or even date the characters.
Okay.
Nice little escapism from the fact that nobody IRL would want to be my friend. Till now, I guess.
I was gonna say we have something in common there, but I don't play those games for that reason. It's a nice little escapism from the fact that nobody IRL would want to be my friend. Yeah, okay. I have friends IRL, chat, okay? But me and Hannah might be more similar than you think. So, like, visual novels.
Visual novels, farming sims, RPGs. Yeah, stuff like that.
Farming
I
sim.
tried playing multiplayer games, but my
Stardew
teammates
Valley.
kept kicking me in the lobby. Or calling me slurs for being bad at it.
Slurs! No! Visual novels, Otome games. Farming sims, Stardew Valley. Dating sim in disguise. RPGs, Dragon Age. Another dating sim in disguise. More dating sims in disguise. Real. That's the only reason I play those games.
I had no idea there were so many bad things to call people. I even know some different languages.
You know, League of Legends at a young age taught me that as well.
I got called gringo once despite being Mexican. My skin is just real light because I don't go anywhere. I don't think my accent helps since I'm from the South.
Yeah, that's really real, Hannah. You know, I'm part Spanish myself. I'm not Mexican, but I'm the whitest motherfucker alive. You would never guess it. So yeah, I feel that. Not the... Hi, you got called a gringo.
Oh, my passing privilege doesn't do anything for me.
It can help. For real though, multiplayer game voice chats are full of edgelords using VC to let out whatever anger they have inside. Yeah,
It's
just
a lot
mute.
quicker than therapy to just scream profanities at strangers. I've done it a few times. It can be a little cathartic.
Wait. You played Call of Duty online? Wait, you were slinging slurs? The slur-slinging slasher? Hannah! You've hurled some slurs at random people on the internet, eh?
Not like the super bad ones, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh yeah, I know you. 2016, F slur, R slur, maybe even the dreaded... No, I'm kidding. That's pretty fucking horrible. Sounds like something someone who said a few cancelable slurs would say.
Honest, I swear.
Okay. What am I playing? I'm playing Loser Named Hannah. It's the full game. I played the demo a long time ago. I only... Wait. She didn't say this. Wait. I'm not saying this either. What the hell? The voice actor didn't even say it. I'm not gonna say it. I only ever said ones like dick, bitch, asshole, motherfucker. I'm not saying that one. And I'm not saying that one either, because I think those are bads for YouTube. In a gender-neutral way, too. I wasn't afraid to call a guy a bitch if he was playing bad. I only call guys bitches, okay? You don't have to defend yourself to me. I believe in you.
Thank goodness.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
I can't scream like that anymore since I live on campus. I got a noise complaint from a student downstairs once, and I almost got a house suspension.
The only reason she stopped slinging slurs It's for the better.
Yeah, I'd rather be able to keep living on campus.
Any other hobbies?
Well, I like writing poetry sometimes too.
Wow, that's deep. What kind of things do you write about?
Just stuff about my
Yeah.
feelings and emotions and stuff. I don't think I'm very good at it, so I'll keep it to myself.
Yo, poetry's all about being read. That's the spoken word, man. Can I hear one?
Maybe some other time. I'd have to write a pretty good one for you to hear.
I bet they're good.
Oh!
Gardania!
Bones!
Big shout out to Gardania. Gardania is actually... I'm almost 100% sure Gardania is the person who originally told me to play this demo like 2 years ago. They're the one who told me, and it ended up being one of my most popular videos on the channel. So big shout out to Tainted Gardania. Love you, homie. Hi, Kuzo, by the way. Collecting bones. What kind? Like doggy bones? But bones.
Yeah, there's a hunt shop that sells animal bones they get from hunters.
Okay.
And pretty cheap too.
Okay, that's still very odd. What do you do with those?
So, sometimes when I see roadkill on the side of the road, I sometimes can't help myself.
Wait,
So,
run that back for me. Run that back for me.
Roadkill on the side of the road.
What are you doing that?
Sometimes can't help myself and collect the body, take it to my dad's lab, debone the body, and clean up the bones with hydrogen peroxide.
Okay, I'm still gonna be your friend, but we're not getting a basement, okay? When we move in together, I gotta know what you would do, okay? I'm a little concerned. But wow, you're really talented. Not many people I know can do that. And hydrogen peroxide, at least you keep it safe.
My dad showed me how to do it after my bird died of lymphoma. I made a pretty little necklace.
That's kind of fucking metal as shit, dude. What the hell? That's metal as fuck. Your birds died and now you wear them as a necklace. That's kind of fucking badass. That's, maybe I should change the subject. A bit morbid, but... What's your favorite TV show right now? Yeah. No. Favorite food. This is a lockup, okay? I might want to be friends. Okay. What kind of foods do you like?
I really like breakfast food.
Yeah!
Mostly because I sometimes get really bad insomnia. So by the time a restaurant opens, I can at least look forward to a nice breakfast.
You're so based for that. I love breakfast, man. Breakfast, best kind of food, man.
There's one close to campus that makes the best smoked sausage links and hash browns. It's a 12-minute walk with a hill, but it's so worth it.
12 minutes? I'd walk 20 for a good smoked sausage and hash browns. What the hell? That's delicious. Yo, get some toast on there. Maybe a cup of fruit, you know? Holy shit. So, like a couple of eggs? Oh, dude. Sounds so good. I never eat breakfast? Well, that's your choice to suffer, my friend. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
But other than that, there's a specific type of chips at a very specific gas station that they sell sometimes. They're called extra hot Funtos chips, and literally no other place sells them in the whole area except this gas station.
Are those the kind that that leave the toilet a mess? Are those the kind that leave you not going at your own house? Wait, so every time I see them on the shelves, I buy out their whole stock. That's a little concerning, but okay.
You would think they would keep them regular in stock, but no. Sometimes they'll be out of extra hot Funtos for weeks, months, and I'll have walked 2 miles in the rain for nothing.
This is too real to the girl failure IRL, by the way, you know? This is too real to how they would actually react IRL, by the way, okay? If you're watching this and you're a girl failure, I know you've done this over something, okay? Whether it's your favorite, like, pizza pockets, bagel bites, whatever, I know that this has ruined your day, going to the grocery store or whatever for your favorite little snack that you can't go without. I know. I get it. It's real. You could just ask the store manager to restock them. They'll probably order another shipment sooner.
Yeah, but that requires talking to someone.
Bro, they never run out of a pack of cigarettes, but they will run out of your brand. That requires talking to someone. Me with Z and coffee. Coffee. Well, hopefully they'll have them in stock sometime soon.
It's been a few weeks since they wiped out their shelves, so maybe.
You know, actually so real, because every time I go to the store, I'm always looking for one type of Monster energy drink. It's called like the Rehab Peach Tea Monster. It's delicious. Every time I see it, they have like only 4 in stock, and I buy it, and I literally will not see it for months. And I'm like, you bastards.
What about you? What kind of food do you like?
What do I got? What are my choices? Spicy, savory, sweet, and salty. I'm a savory kind of guy. I like it savory, you know, breakfast foods. I like savory food, personally.
Okay.
It is so good.
Good to know.
Yeah, it's peach tea. Oh, it's so good. And it's like, I asked, that's it. That's all it for my discussion. Okay. What's your favorite TV show right now?
I don't have cable or satellite in my dorm. Well, I just watch whatever's on streaming.
Real. Streaming is basically the new TV anyway. I'm the same, bro. I don't pay for that stuff.
Oh, there's this one show on Hulu that I binged the other night. It's called Arya's Archives. It's a show about an immortal woman named Arya. She had entries across the hundreds of years with her sisters.
The way she said that was so cute, man. What the hell?
You get to see them all raise families in different time periods. Oh, while on the run from immortal hunters, they want them dead. Lots of drama along with tear-jerking moments.
Not the Wama. Too cute, man. Oh my god, not the tear-jerking moments, man.
My favorite was when the daughters
Not
Arya's
when my
sister
tears are
knew
jerked.
Norway. She had it the worst out of all the kids. Her mom treated her like garbage. Ah, she just like me for real, for real.
No. She just like me for real, for real. She's like gripping her monitor, yelling, "He's just like me for real, for real."
But besides that, I like watching isekai animes.
Oh.
I wish I could be reincarnated in another
you're a
world and
weeb.
be the hero people love sometimes.
I feel that. I
And
get
I'm a
that.
whole harem of men and women that want to have sex with me, but never end up with any of them so the fandom can ship me with whoever they want.
Oh. I think you'll fit in with me regularly nice. Wow.
We could watch either sometime, maybe. My taste is pretty trash. Just like me.
I think we'll fit in just fine with each other. I will be judging your taste harshly during. Okay, and I have no more questions. Well, I'm all out of icebreakers for the day.
Oh, okay. Is there anything you want to do for now? I got that new game
Oh,
that
hell
all the
yeah.
streamers are playing right now.
Oh, hell yeah. What should I do with Hana? Wait. We gotta play a game, bro. We gotta play a game that all the streamers... We're playing Repo. We're playing Peak. We're playing RV there yet, dude. Friend slop. Play the game with her, flirt and tease her. Yo, I want to flirt and tease her, but broskies, I gotta play the game with her, bro. I want to marry her, but at the same time, chat, I feel like we gotta play the game, man. I feel like this isn't gonna lock us in. Play the game with her. Yeah, we can play a game for a bit.
Hooray!
If this locked me into the friends route, I'm gonna kill myself. Let me send you a friend invite and make a private lobby in game. Just try not to say any slurs while we're playing, okay?
I'm not!
Don't call me an idiot, okay? Even if it's true. We opened up our copies of the game, and that was how I met and started a relationship with the lonely girl named Hana. September 22nd, 2019. This is such a flashback, bro. Been a whole week since Hana and I started talking with each other. To put it... No! Wait, I actually did just lock myself in the friend route! I thought we were gonna play a game, bro. Okay, never mind. I actually locked myself in. Well, I'll have to keep going. Should call you a baka. That's fine, that's cute. Okay, to put it bluntly, the girl is a mess. A chatty, anxiety-ridden mess at that. Not even a day after we first called, my message inbox was flooded with updates from her. Whether it was photos of her lunch, long tangents about hyperfixations, or even minute stuff like telling me about the world's largest taxidermied animal. I got friend-zoned? Probably. I think I friend-zoned her. It was a whale shark, for those curious. That's awesome. I knew the girl was desperate for connections and someone to talk to, but surely she had to have someone else to talk to aside from video games and whatever else, right? A therapist, her parents, a pet, anyone living? My phone went off before I could finish this train of thought. Another message from Hana. Nice. Hi, Hana. Hello, Claw. Hana translation. Hello. Sorry I keep messaging you, but you know what today is, right? QuarryBuild today. I'll send you the IP address to my server once we call, okay? Is this like a Minecraft ripoff? Been waiting all week for this. KK. I'm so blunt. Well, I didn't have anything better to do. May as well. I am literally playing like a 72-year-old man, by the way. Moving to my computer, I booted up my copy of QuarryBuild before hopping into a video call with Hana. Within seconds, the awkward girl answered the call, her smile and energetic waving speaking miles about her enthusiasm. Look at her. Clock, hi! Hana, volume, please! Oh, whoopsie poopsie. Must have reset itself. Okay, so it is only partially voice acted, but still, that's pretty cool. Adjusting her volume, she shakes off the audio issue with a pathetic, apologetic laugh. Looks like you guys do get my butcher of her voice. Saw we again. Shall we play? Okay. That is so cute. What the hell? Kill. I'm not that kind of griefer, okay? After she had sent me the IP to her server, I joined in, greeted by the familiar blocky low-texture sites that were the signature QuarryBuild look. Here, let me just teleport you real quick. Oh, goodbye. Oh, she has a cool skin. With a few keyboard clicks from Hana's end, I found myself in the blocky forest and into a rather cozy-looking shack. Minecraft is so right. And also, clearly not, chat. This is QuarryCraft, as you can tell by the lack of texture. Lack of texture pack. Okay. I found myself out of the blocky forest and into a rather cozy-looking shack. The cabin's interior seemed well tended for, sporting a bookshelf, a dining room table, paintings, and even a fireplace. Standing next to me was the familiar image of Hana, but more blocky. Welcome to my cabin! I know it's not much, but I was up all night making sure everything looked good for you. What do you think, Clock? Both QuarryBuild Hana and real Hana stared at me, their wet, nearly tearing eyes gazing into my soul seeking my answer. Okay, no pressure, huh? Shit! It's decent. Not bad for a semi-neat. Good. I really want to say semi-neat. I mean, chat. The art goes hard, but I'm not gonna lie, this is slightly better than a dirt cabin, okay? Not bad for a semi-neat. Hey, not bad for a semi-neat. Hana's nervous stare quickly softened as I complimented her, letting out a thankful sigh. Well, thanks. I just copied something off of a YouTube video and... Hey, semi-neat? I go to college. And you really wanted to impress me with how you made this cabin look. Like I said, it's not bad. For a cute semi-neat, of course. This simple teasing was enough to turn Hana into a stammering, hair-twirling, red-in-the-face mess, trying her best to recover from the teasing. Oh, good, it was the flirt option. Stop it. Stop what? Teasing me like that? Calling me cute? Saying I'm only doing this to impress you? Hana translation, impress, by the way, if you didn't pick up on that. I know you're saying that to make fun of me, aren't you, Clock? And it's not even that good of a house after all. It only took 2 hours to make this. I kind of spent all my time making sure my avatar looked good rather than the house, and just lost track of time. Well, it does look cute. You probably think I'm a loser still, huh? Maybe. But I appreciate you being honest. And besides, I think we both know that you like it when I tease you, don't you? Oh my god, what the hell is this? Dude, this is enough to sweep any girl failure off her feet. What the hell? Shifting in her seat a bit, the still flustered girl tries her best to regain composure, but that didn't stop a small smirk to slowly crawl up on her face, hiding her face between her hands before letting out a sheepish response. Maybe. I knew so. Dork. Softly kicking her feet, the still blushing girl let out a small giggle, seemingly enjoying the teasing whilst regaining her composure. Well, let's get to why we're here today. I've been wanting to do survival mode for a while, and now that you're here, I figured we could, you know, craft, and mine and make this house look good. Sounds good to me. Lead the way, dweeb. No. Nothing. Nodding with approval, Hana opened the door to the outside with me following behind. I love that her character model. I think it's supposed to be her, like, eyelashes that are purple, but it just looks like the bags. And I really like that detail in the model. Drip comes first in video games? Hell yeah, it does. I was planning on mining some materials to forge weapons and armor. All I got is this wooden sword and stone axe. It's not much against the mobs. Sure thing. Let's just beat them to death with our fists. Hana tossed me some tools and food. Thus began our first adventure mission. Several blocks away from the house Hana built, we began digging a stairway down into the earth. It would take us a while, but we managed to dig deep enough where plenty of ore would appear. This is actually so cute, chat. I cannot explain how cute this is. Let the thwip mining begin. Okay, I'm taking off my clothes. I'll dig up the path while you mine up any ore we find. Why am I naked? Easy enough. What does that have to do with that? It's not the most exciting, but the first couple of hours of QuarryBuild never are. To take on some of the harder bosses, like the Dragon or Leviathan, we would at least need mithril armor and weapons. And you can only get mithril ore if your pickaxe or drill is upgraded to silver or higher. Everyone's got to start somewhere, you know. So to fill the quiet of the mine, Hana and I make conversation. So... paleontology, huh? The dinosaur tism must have hit you hard. Tism is meant to be autism, chat. See, I'm now lingoing in Hana speak. Yeah, well, wait. I don't have autism. I mean, there probably is something wrong with me, but I've never been diagnosed by a doctor or anything. Way to take my figure of speech literally. So-called non-autistic girl. I meant it as a figure of speech. Oh, hahaha. My bad. I'm bad at those. But yeah, like I was saying, you must really love dinosaurs to pursue a whole career involving them. What's your favorite one? Hana immediately lit up like the night sky. Oh, Stegosaurus, that's what it is. Ooh, my favorite has got to be the Stegosaurus. The plates embedded in its back are so cool, and scientists don't even know what the spikes were used for. Mine is the Triceratops. It's badass. Not only are they my favorite dinosaur of the Jurassic era, but they're my favorite overall. What about you? Do you have a favorite dino? Name any. I can give you a fun fact about them. Yo, where's the Triceratops? It's always there, bro. The Triceratops, it's always there. I know it's not as basic as the T-Rex, but it's pretty damn close. What are the other options? Brachiosaurus! Stegosaurus. I think I mentioned the Stegosaurus earlier. But I've got to go with the Triceratops, man. They're badass. And that's not because of a kid's TV show I watched where you would do rock, paper, scissors in the game with dinosaurs. My favorite has got to be the Triceratops. They may have been herbivores, but those horns put up a fight. Yeah. Their skulls are super huge too, so a lot of museums try to get their hands on one to display. Yeah, it's so cool. Our local one here only managed to get an authentic fossil of its head, but it's so cool. I got to see it last summer, even took a picture with it. That's based. Their fossils have been found mostly here in America. And parts of Canada. Yeah. Right. Could you imagine seeing a Triceratops on the street with a bunch of other cars? I'd ride one if it would let me. Well, as we discussed, I mined some copper ore and plenty of coal. Useless. I already got a fat stack of 70 coal and a couple pieces of copper. That's pretty good. Let's head back to the center and start another tunnel across from this one. We do just that. And this time Hana is the one to start the conversation topic. The dreaded. Do you play any gacha games, by the way? Love in Deep Space. I love Love in Deep Space. That's a good one. Hides my Genshin, my Honkai Star. Let's just hide those, okay? Yeah, I love Love in Deep Space. It's my favorite gacha game. Yeah, yep, that's my fave. Yes. Yeah, I've played gacha games before. Hard to pass up on free-to-play games like those. Allosaurus is a pretty cool dinosaur. Is it now? I know, right? A lot of them end up having really good stories and hot as fuck characters. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I forgot she's bisexual. My luck in a lot of games I play is pretty trash. I think I spent like $5,000 alone on getting my faves maxed out this year alone. I know you said your dad gives you a lot of money, but I think I've spent like collectively like $100 on gacha games. Okay. You really shouldn't be spending that much money on digital anime characters. You guys do not want to know how much I'm spending on my digital anime VTuber. But it's so much fun just being able to clear all the endgame content with ease. Even if the meta changes, my husbandos and waifus are still clear easily. But now I'm saving my in-game money for a future character I really want. That's good at least. Killer Cat Black, shh. The furnace I built is finally done smelting the copper, and I toss Hana some. Here, we have enough to upgrade our pickaxes to copper ones, so work will go a bit faster. Thanks. We finished this row and began a new one a few blocks down from it, repeating this cycle every time we reached a dead end. By the time we had made 10 new rows, we were fully decorated in some comfy silver armor with pickaxes to match. Hana, we got mithril over here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I carefully extracted 4 pieces of mithril ore and showed them to Hana. Spending $20 just for it to be only a 5 pull. Oh yeah, gacha games are disgusting. I learned that real quick, so I never spent money on them. The $100 was just for, just like one character. Oh wow, we got 4 of them? That's a lucky find. I'm surprised we made this much progress in under an hour. That cause this level of the mines have really good RNG for ore to appear. How do you know that? Seeds that end with a 4 like this one are always likely to spawn more ore at level 58. And because we're in a jungle biome, our chances of finding silver are increased. You're really good at this game, huh? Aw, shucks. It's nothing. I just watched a lot of tutorials and read the fan wiki. But yeah, you could say I'm a bit of a pro gamer when it comes to QuarryBuild. I'm 10th place on the speedrunners board for killing the Leviathan in 9 minutes and 34 seconds, making me the first person in the US to have gotten so high. What's your opinion on that dream guy? I gotta admit, that is pretty impressive. You'd think that would have been cool enough to have gotten me into V-Shoujo, but no. You don't want to be a part of V-Shoujo. You don't want to be a part of V-Shoujo, okay? Hana, stay away. V-Shoujo? You mean that VTuber corporation that launched recently? You mean that VTuber corporation that blew up recently? Mm-hmm. I applied to join, even rigged my own model with art at commission with the free trial of Move TD, poured my heart and soul in my video and got nothing. I could be parasocial and entertain an audience, oh, even if they're laughing at me. I definitely don't get laughed at by my viewers, so you should be happy that didn't go well for you. That didn't age well? No, it did not. Don't worry, it's for the best, Hana. I can send you the audition later if you want. Sure, why not? Hana doesn't know it, chat, but she dodged a bullet, okay? She dodged a bullet. I think VTubers are so cool, and a lot of them have such pretty designs. It's mostly popular in Japan right now, but I'm sure it'll catch on in the West, too. Hey. Hey, with Riz. I know they're kind of niche, but do you watch any VTubers? I do. Do you watch VTubers? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Ah! Wait, Chad, what the hell? Wait. Just chatting, gaming, React, ASMR, all of the above? Yeah, I pretty much watch, like... I watch for people more than category. I would say... if I find a new VTuber, it's because of, like, a game I want to watch. Like, I'm usually, like, really interested in anybody playing... If I can't find... Like, if a new game comes out that I'm enjoying, like a horror game or something, I'll try to find a VTuber playing, like, a horror game. If you're a VTuber and you're watching this video and you've seen me in your chat, like, I'll literally go to, like, someone with one viewer and just be like, hey, nice game, huh? This is a cool game, huh? But honestly, if I end up being a fan of their personality, I just listen. I just tune into anything. So all of the above. I honestly, I like a streamer that doesn't box themselves into one niche and does a variety of things. Keeps things interesting. Me too, honestly. If I really like the personality, I'll tune into whatever my favorite VTuber is doing. I'm there because I love them so much. Yeah, I get that. I'm not looking at the jiggle. I'm fans of male VTubers, okay? Big fan of Shoto, okay? As Hana's pickaxe hit the 2 blocks in front of us, it opened up to a wide, dark, and wet quarry. It had to fit in Quarry somewhere, didn't they? Whoa, I didn't think Quarries appeared at this level. Yeah, usually we'd have to dig till we reach level 88. Male VTubers jiggle too? Hell yeah, they do. I'm so happy for that. I mean, what? Well, we're already suited up. Adventure awaits. We placed torches around the area so we could see. This quarry cavern was pretty big and had plenty of mobs sneaking about. It's always really cool. Undead creatures would chase us, knock our torches out, and some even threw axes at us. But Hana and I had each other's back as we mowed them all down. Hana even did a 360 sword chop and knocked one of the undead into the river where it drowned to the bottom. Show off. Ooh, I think I got this place pretty cleared out. They shouldn't respawn for a while, so let's try to grab as much ore as we can. Gotcha. The ore and treasures practically littered this cave. I found a power bracelet to increase my crit damage and equipped it right away. As I was rummaging through some of the other treasure chests, Hana walked around the quarry. This cave kind of reminds me of this one scene in Arya's archives where Arya's sister meets her human lover who fathered my favorite character Throwaway. Hana began placing some blocks on the ground to vaguely resemble a player character. Oh, Cantata, though our love is forbidden, I can't help but want to ravish your siren body till the sun rises in the east. And then Cantata is like, huh? Yeah, can we fuck now? Yes. I know you're not asking me. And then they fucked, and an episode later, Cantata accidentally kills her lover, and the sisters have to move again. Interesting. Yeah, like, half the problems the Siren sisters run into are because of the Cantata. She's kind of a giant shameless liability shaped like a whore. Oh. God, I hate her. She's so useless and mean to throw away. I don't know how people can defend her in the Arya's Archives Habbo chat server. Okay. Hana continued to vent about her hatred for this character called Cantata for a while. If there was a #1 Cantata hater title, she would be the 10-time champion. At this point, she's talked about her more than her actual favorite character in the series. I was so caught up in her vent session that I know something coming up behind Hana far too late. Yo, Crystal Nightmare, thank you for the raid, much appreciated. Nice to see you. Hope you had a good stream. We're playing Loser Named Hana, a visual novel about dating a girl failure. I'm so caught up in her event session that I noticed something coming up behind Hana far too late. I hope you had a good stream. Hana, look out! But it was no use. An undead mob attacked Hana from behind, equipped with an enchanted mithril sword. It dragged her into the darker parts of the cave. I don't remember that part of the game. I really wish this was voice acted. Developer, I know. Do it. Do the scream. Hana, in her panicked state, recklessly swung her sword around and continued to scream. Hana, calm down, I'm coming to help. I placed a torch down to light up the dark spot Hana was in, but as I laid it on the floor, Hana's sword struck me, knocking me back a few blocks. Ow! It didn't hurt me physically while at my desk, but Hana's in-game attack did knock my character's health down by 3 hearts. What do you mean I'm full, bro? Oh, I'm so sorry, are you? The undead grabbed Hana again and dragged her closer and closer to the quarry. Another step back and the both of them were now in the water and sinking fast. Let me go, you stupid zombie! Hang on, Hana, I'll save you! What is she paying me for, chat? I'm not even a good Minecraft bodyguard. I slammed that shift key to make my avatar run and jumped straight into the water. The deeper they sank, the less I could see, so I swam as fast as the game would let me. With my sword in one hand and a shield in the other, I whacked away at the undead. A few of my hits connected with Hana by accident, but that was unavoidable. I had to almost kill her in the process. Hana's health must have been pretty low by this point, especially when you take in the oxygen level, but I managed to kill the undead mob, and Hana and I emerged from the water with our lives intact. Well, thank you for saving me, Clock. No problem, Hana. What are friends for? No! No! I locked myself in! Hana's avatar turned around and began hopping around as she angrily shouted. Stupid fucking QuarryBuild. We had plenty of light placed around this cave, and still an undead was able to spawn? Hey, I swear, if you don't place a torch on every square block in a friggin' cave, a mob will just spawn. We're not even on hard mode. QuarryBuild devs, seriously, buff the stupid torch radius. Hana was panting and seething with anger as she screamed at the computer screen and I awkwardly stared on. Okay. We're gonna tease her for this. We're gonna tease her for this. We're gonna call her a noob. Gamer rage with her. Tell her to calm down. Let her vent. Let's tease her, boys. Aw, is Hana having a gamer moment? You look so funny when you're this mad. Hana continued to run around and yell at the game developers, who clearly wouldn't hear her complaints in the end. Just like me. Hana then took a deep breath in, held it in for as long as she could, and let it out, thus drawing a conclusion to her tantrum. Anyway, did you get all the treasures? Yeah, I got all the treasures. What did we get? 3 magic scrolls, 5 loaves of bread, a healing potion, C4, 10 cooked fish, and a sea pearl. Nice! Let's head back up to the house and storm before another mob jump scares us. Oh man, I love Minecraft, my favorite horror game. With that, I mean QuarryCraft. With that, we exited the cave, ran up the stairs, and stored our loot into some secure chests. After that, we decided to give Hana's house a makeover, adding 3 more floors to the floor plan that we would furnish with what limited options the game gave us. Hana seemed to know how to arrange the structures in a way that made it look like actual furniture. Made sure to place down another plenty of torches on the ground and house walls so we wouldn't have another undead mishap, allowing us to construct the house with relative ease. What does this remind me of? The mansion. The mansions in those, like, enchanted forests in Minecraft? That's what our house looks like. We must have been in that mine for maybe 2 hours, but renovating the house at least took us twice as much time. There. Now we have plenty of room in the house for our current and future designs. Yep. Looks way homier, too. And now, next time we should work on the library so we can enchant our armor and tools. Yeah. Hana stretched and yawned. Oh man, it's 1 a.m. already. It didn't feel like we've been playing for 6 hours. Time really does pass when you're having fun. Let's call it quits for today, alright? Aw, okay. Hana whined, but she was clearly looking more exhausted than she usually does. Oh wait, one more thing. Hana took a wooden sign from her inventory, placed it in front of the house, and carved some words into it. There we go, now it's perfect. The sign read, Hana and Clock's house, BBFs forever. Ah yes, BBFs forever. Brazilian butt fucks forever. I had a lot of fun playing with you today, Clock. Thanks for hanging out with me today. She knows that I got a big booty, chat, and she does too. Don't you worry. Hana smiled softly at me through the camera, seemingly almost in tears. Are you gonna cry tears of happiness? Oh, sweet. I'm not. No. Anyway, we should both head off to bed for the night. The server will be open even if I'm not on, so you can come on and play anytime. Play. Aw, why would I want to play without my favorite little loser bestie? Then just DM me anytime this week and I'll try to hop on with you. Good night, Hana. Night-night, Clock. With that, the call ended. I went straight to bed with a smile spread across my face. I think I would die from being that cringe, honestly. I'm like literally an e-boyfriend right now. I know I said I like to tease, but not in a like e-boyfriend kind of. Ow! I'm not an e-boyfriend. I'm not an e-guy, okay? I'm not an e-boy, chat. It's been 3 weeks since I've met Hana. For the most part, it's been good. Well, I guess I should save, but it's been good. Worth it, but I enjoyed making her suffer a bit. Her reactions are fun. Since getting to know each other, the two of us have made weekly plans to hang out. This week was the annual convention. A few notable celebrities always attend, and Hana in particular was looking forward to meeting the actor of Throwaway. Didn't know much about it, but Hana did promise to talk my ear off at the convention. A ping rings out from my application. It was Hana. This is awesome. We're gonna hang out IRL. Hello. I'm almost ready. Gotcha. Just making sure I have everything. Meetup time still at noon? Yes, I'm all dressed up and heading over. Do I get a sneak peek? No, I want to be a surprise. Then I'll be in for a surprise when we meet up. I hope it'll be worth it. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. But what is the plan besides meeting time? What things are we gonna go do and see? Well, I know I bought a hotel room to help keep our stuff safe. There's a small handful of things I want to see. I want to visit the artist alley. I always loved convention merchandise. Me too, Hana. You're a real one. Then I can meet Throwaway's actress. You mentioned her briefly to me. You remembered. I'm so glad, Clock. It's like it was 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I've always wanted to meet her, and I've never gotten the chance. So I want to take advantage of that and meet her. Is there going to be a panel? Yeah, the entire cast of Arya's Archives is going to be there, and I have so many burning questions. 11. It's like the stars are aligning. Just be careful in the what about you? I don't mind just following you around. You seem pretty excited, and I wouldn't want to get separated at the convention. Just be careful in the cosplay. I know the conventions can be pretty stuffy. Of course. Anything else that you want to do there? Food, probably. But we can yap about that when we're there. Plus, we're only there for a day. We're doing so much. I'm very happy with the current plan. Cool. And you're 100% sure you have everything? I am. I'm so nervous and excited all at once. I'll see you there, Clock. See you there, Hana. You never say, like, do you have everything? You should actually go through, like, a checklist, because I've literally seen these things, and, like, you gotta make sure you got your phone, your wallet, your badge to get inside, lanyard if you need it, tickets for your whatever, you know? You need all that stuff, okay, chat? You need to make sure you check it off. Bring snacks, bring a water bottle. Those conventions are hot as hell, man. We can get a look without the outfit. Oh no, bro. No, don't hit her with that yet. I close out of the application and double check my bag to make sure I have everything I need for a successful outing. My bag contains my keys, wallet, water bottle, medication, first aid kit, charger, and portable charger. Very based. That should be everything. At least, I hope that's everything I need. And likely what Hana needs. Yeah. Facts. Just saying, do you have everything never works. Yeah, it never does. Yeah. Accident prone that girl is. That first aid kit was going to come in handy at some point. At first I thought it was a practical joke she was pulling on me, but nope. She really was that much of a klutz. MrClockWorks 2019. The line to the convention was long, but thankfully, it was not as long as it could have been. Both Hana and I agreed to go on a Friday, as Fridays are usually the slowest and cheapest convention days. Really? I always find Sundays like the best, because most of the vendors are already gone, but I haven't gone to that many conventions. In Canada, I go to, well, I maybe shouldn't say that, but there's like Anime North and Fan Expo. Those are the good ones. Okay. After making it to the front and handing the staff my ticket, I put my badge around my neck and pulled out my phone, checking in with Hana to see if she had arrived. I hate when an anime convention has super bad service. Also, I feel like the music got louder, so I'm just gonna turn it down. Okay. But before I could open the chat, I heard a familiar voice behind me. Clock, hi. I was really hoping this part would be voice acted. Damn. I hate when an anime convention has super bad service. I've never had that, like cell phone service. Yeah, I've never actually had that. But I guess in Canada the convention's at like Toronto, so that's a pretty big city to not have like access. Okay, I turned around, blinking once, then twice. She was in a fursuit in this heat. She had to be insane. She laughs a bit awkwardly as I stand and stare at her. It's me, you know, Hana. I know, but aren't you well? Sweating in that. No, it's plenty comfy in here. Hana's a furry. I think this is the developer's mascot, I think, chat. She scrambles, reaching out one of her fuzzy purple arms for me to touch. She was right. The material was a soft faux fur by how well crafted the Essence cosplay was, and how nice it felt to touch. Hana likely spent a good amount of money on it. To be fair, it was a fursuit. Of course it would cost a lot of money. We're talking like thousands of dollars, chat. I can see that. Is this the first time you're wearing it? I can see how she practically lights up at the question. Even if I can't see her face, her body language shifts from hunched over to jumping with joy. Yes, I've always wanted to cosplay at a convention, and it's only one of my favorite things ever, so I had to cosplay as my favorite card. I mean, look how cute the little guy is. She does a little spin. Really? Never. That's a Labubu. Don't be so mean, okay? Those are way worse. Never ever. I tilt my head to the side, gesturing around us. And tell me more about it as we walk around and figure out where we want to go. We can pick an exact location later. She nods, the giant head nodding up and down eagerly as the two of us walk together, and she talks my ear off about Essence. Hana goes into excruciating detail about how to play the card game, and how her best deck build works. A la foo-foo. Might as well get used to her yapping. As the two of us walk around the con, I start to notice her staggering behind, taking deeper and more shallow breaths as she talks about the lore of Essence, Arya's archive, and with a heavy focus on a character named Throwaway, amongst other things. I absolutely... She takes a deep breath. Love! She heaves. Hana. Yes? You're out of breath. It is kind of hot in here. If you're getting stuffy, you should take the costume off. She's naked under there. I couldn't. I'd have nowhere to put it. Then at least take off the head part. You look like you're about to pass out. She pouts for a moment before sheepishly taking off the head of the cosplay, averting her gaze from mine. Southern and a furry, 2 stripes. More for me. See? Isn't that much better? Yeah, she's cute. Hana nods, her cheeks tinging red. Why were you so adamant on keeping it on anyways? I thought you knew the dangers of cosplaying at a convention. I do, but well... I start leading her to take a seat on one of the benches, nudging her to drink some of the water that she had packed with her. She gulped it down eagerly. I guess I was just, nervous. About what, the con? Not exactly, no. Then what about? She purses her lips before speaking again. I just thought that you might dislike me and my appearance if we met in person, and well, if I wore a cosplay, you wouldn't have to see me. Aw. How do I react to that? Tell her, reassure her, sympathize with her, cyanoidly, flirt with her, bro. Tell her she's cute, okay? Be nice. Get on her good side, okay? But this is the truth, okay? Aw, aren't you so cute? Wanting me to like you so badly. Okay, or just be an e-boy, IRL. I think I'm gonna throw up in my fucking water bottle now and drink it. Oh, God. Well... Hana flails around a bit before gulping. I said to flirt, not tease her, okay? I thought I was gonna call her a cutie or something, not... Hydrate. Why did you make me hydrate after saying that? But you all should take a hydrate check, okay? Everybody take a sip. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Hana flails around a bit before gulping, the blush carrying to her ears, and she nods. Of course I want you to like me. By the way, ladies and boys, if someone ever talks to you like that in a Discord message or anything like it, just run away from them. They're gonna hurt you, okay? They're not worth it. Their veiny hands are gross, okay? Their fake deep voice, not worth it, okay? Just stay away from the e-boys. They're gonna be bad, okay? Of course I want you to like me. Well, you're in luck. I like you plenty. I'm sure there's some nice guys out there, okay? But it's not good. She let out a small whine as I laughed at her flustered reaction. Those guys have like 10 girls on their list, okay? That aside, where do you want to go next? I know you have a few places that you want to see. Hana shakes her head furiously. I've talked your ear off plenty. You choose. Alright, let's go to the... Where to go? Artist Alley. Wait, we're supposed to go to the Artist Alley, yeah. Let's go to the Artist Alley. Good choice. Let's go. The two of us stick close together as we traverse the... You gotta go to the Artist Alley first, by the way. That shit is gonna fill up and be packed in, like, minutes, okay? And then you show up to the con nice and early, you go to the Artist Alley, you get all your stuff, you get to look at everything, and really appreciate all the artists' hard work, and buy what you want while they still have stock. It's good. Okay, the two of us stick close together as we traverse the tight space of the convention. Maybe hold hands. Friday might have been the least busy day, but seeing that it's been a few hours since the two of us arrived, the con feels like we're being packed in like sardines. Hana looks around, her eyes sparkling with excitement. She points out various pieces of merchandise that she wants to stop and examine. But veiny hands. But only if they had actually work out, not the fake gym bros. I don't get what you mean. I don't like veiny hands either, by the way. And I mean, it's just genetics if you have like the veiny hands or whatever. I think there is like a way to to make them your veins show up more. I'm pretty sure steroids makes it like very easy for your veins to show. I think that's like why like a lot of older guys, like actors, have their veins like popping out because they took steroids when they were working out. It's always nice to see a bunch of people in one place, huh? Otherwise, it's just genetics. It is. I adore seeing different people's artwork, especially small artists. They deserve so much more love and recognition than they get. How frequently do you get art from others? Hana hums in thought. Whenever I can, really. As long as it makes me happy, and I can make sure I can have all my essentials. Thick, prominent veins. That's genetics, baby. Getting nice little treats like this always help my mood. But I always have to make sure I have my food and stuff. Unless you took a lot of steroids. But I don't think you did. Do you have a favorite artist? No, you can't make me choose. That's too difficult of a choice. I can't believe I'm getting into character now. But you have a favorite character. Throwaway's different. She's everything I want to be. She's amazing. Bet you're super excited to meet her. Hannah's excitement is practically spilling from her. More than anything. I've never been more excited for anything in my life. I just don't want to embarrass myself and look like a total loser in front of her. That would be the worst. As we continue walking, I stayed close to her to avoid getting lost, and to pick up a few things that also caught my interest. She repeatedly pointed out one in particular. By the third time, I was curious and spoke up. You seem to really like this one character in particular. Haha, yeah, he's my husbando from Sun Train. She points at the newest art piece that she just held up. Hey yo! Hey yo! What is that devious face, Hana? Look at her, bro. Bro. Not only do I get to support small local artists, I get such pretty art of my favorite boy. Hana sighs dreamily and gently tucks the piece into her bag, along with the various other merchandise she has bought so far. He's been teased for a while, but only more recently got released. I fully maxed him out and he's so busted. I don't. They're good for donating blood. I only donate on base because F hospitals. I actually will say hospitals and like blood drives and stuff. I went to one once and I had a really bad experience, so I don't blame you. And then you charge the military? Oh, you can do that too. I think in America you can charge other things too. Although, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're not donating your blood if you're getting paid to do it. That's no longer a donation. That's just selling your blood. But I mean, selling your blood, that's based, honestly. If you can make, I mean, in Canada you can't make a buck. You actually have to just donate. There is no selling your blood, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Do it for free for the military. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. He's been teased for a while, but only more recently got released. I fully maxed him out and he's busted. I look at her sideways sometimes. It's a bit hard to keep up with Hana as she's spit-firing information at me. Especially when she constantly jumps between multiple different fandoms and fan bases. His name is Notori, and he has this really cool other form. Before he was just a guy traveling with you and lost a chunk of his memory, and the stuff he did know, he was super secretive about until it all came bubbling to the surface. The reveal was so cool. The main character was in danger, and of course, he had to save them. So he transformed into this phoenix form to make sure they were safe. What else is he like? Hana flails her arms in excitement. He's pretty cool, calm, and collected. He's smart, a bit socially awkward. A bit like someone I know. Hey! I laughed. What do I say to her? Encourage her passion. Chastise her, tell her it's cute. Tell her it's cute, yeah. Oh, aren't you cute? Okay, options. These options for flirting are just straight up lying. I said tell her it's cute, okay? But I did want to call her cute. Oh, me? Cute? No. It's super cute to be excited over the things you love. Please, don't be ashamed over it. It's sweet, really. Hannah's face burns red. Yes, I'll do that. But continue. I like his story. While he might have gone through so much trauma and hardship, and so much of his life that he lives right now is living with the consequences of what he did before he lost his memory, and he suffers for a person he can no longer remember. I like it. Sure, it's sad and depressing, but he grows from it. He gets better. He has friends to help pull him up to get better. And of course, he struggles. That's bound to happen, but he is better. I think that's what matters most. Real. Ugh. It's a nice sentiment. I get it. It's a nice message for the player to see. Exactly. Especially for people who are struggling. She pauses for a moment before speaking up. I know I've talked about how I've struggled a lot, so I always appreciate stories like this. Because if they can get better, I'd like to think that I can get better too. She smiles softly and shakes her head. I don't know if that makes sense. I think it does. I'm glad. We sit in silence for a bit before I speak up again. You want to go drop those off at the hotel so you don't have to drag them everywhere? We still have stuff to see. She nodded and we headed to the hotel. Fortunately, Hana booked the hotel connected to the convention center, so we're back at the con in less than 10 minutes. That's awesome. I think we're supposed to go see the panel. Like, all of them are there, right? So let's go see the panel. Your panel's starting soon, isn't it? Let's head on over. You're right, we have to hurry. I don't want to miss it. Hana rushes off in front of me, and I try to keep up. I didn't want her to get lost, and at the rate she's going in the costume, she might trip and fall on her face. Oh my god, she's the celebrity. She weaves past people, trying to worm her way upstairs to the panel's room. This might be the quickest I have seen her run. Luckily for her and me, she didn't end up falling on her face, but she almost did on multiple occasions, using the railing or wall to keep herself steady. Oh no. Hana motions for me to enter the room with her, and I do. The room is packed, and the two of us are barely allowed in. The last two allowed. In fact, since there's a capacity limit in case of an emergency. Oh, that's so lucky. You usually want to show up for panels like really early. Well, the room was tight and cramped. There was some empty space against the wall, so the two of us hung back to try to get comfortable for the next 2 hours. A bunch of hushed whispers in the room that it was almost impossible to hear myself think. While it was obvious that Hana was overstimulated, she was also vibrating in excitement for what was to come. She's spoken to me about this for a while, and I might not fully get it. This was something that mattered to her. How do I feel about Hana's excitement? Good, hopefully. Makes me happy, it's understandable. Makes me snicker to myself, it's cute. Come on, man. It's cute, it's cute. It makes me happy, but it's cute. It's kind of cute, at least I thought it was. It was almost too hard not to tease her about. Almost. Oh my god, she's cute too. Hana! Hana's about to... Hana's about to rizz up this lady, bro. Hana's creaming her jeans. The panelists start rolling in, and the crowd starts to rise in volume, cheering and shouting the names of the characters. Hana tugs on my sleeve and points at Throwaway's actress. Clock, it's her! She squeals in excitement. So I've heard. You got your question ready? Yes, I've had it ready for ages. I was born ready. She does a little salute. The beginning is usually going to be introducing everyone, talking about their time on the show. The MC will ask the typical questions, like how do they like the project, how do they find it, how do they relate to their character, stuff like that. And then after we get to line up and ask questions, it'll tell time is up, and if we're lucky, we get to stay over to finish up a few more questions. You excited to meet her after this? Very, but I'm so nervous. What if I look dumb in front of her here? How will I be able to face her? The two of us were stopped mid-conversation as the MC spoke up. I did my best to pay attention, but I couldn't help but notice Hana out of the corner of my eye. She was taking in all the information, bouncing in the balls of her feet trying to absorb it all. It's like she said, the MC did ask the very same questions she told me about, often filling me in when I threw her a confused look, or when she got excited about a topic in particular. She whispered a mini lore dump between questions before getting quiet to listen to the next answer. After about an hour, the fans were called to line up calmly and neatly so no one got hurt. Hana throws me a bright smile and opens her mouth to speak, but as she takes a step forward... No, dude, no! Thump. She trips and falls on her face. I stopped and stared at her for a minute, crouching down to her level. She's shaking and sniffling, pushing herself up from the ground. The two of us had made quite a scene, and she was clearly embarrassed. I held her up. She wasn't going to feel better just sobbing on the floor. Let's go get in line. You wouldn't want to miss out on asking your question, right? She turns to face me, wiping the snot from her noses. Noses! Oh no, chat. She has more than one nose. I found out why no one keeps being friends with Hana. It's okay, I can get over a mutation. And sniffles, nodding. You're right. Two of us get in line. We're at the back because of Hana's fall. She's mumbling insults to herself, berating and belittling herself for letting herself fall in her words. Honestly, it was kind of sweet, funny, sad, no big deal. Yeah, it's sweet. I don't know how good that is. It's sweet. Sweet. She cares so much about this whole thing, I can't help but find it endearing and cute. Now you know she isn't Voldemort, at least. She got more than one nose. She really is perfect. Oh no. It was awkward for a bit. Hana didn't seem to be in the mood to talk. She was listening attentively, and likely knowing her, repeating her question over and over again in her head. Finally, Hana reached the front of the line and was announced as the last question of the panel. She profusely thanked the MC and panelists for taking the time to be here and allowed her to ask her question. No, I'm serious. Thank you so much. This means so much to me. The MC cuts her off.
We have 5 more minutes, kid.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take up time. I promise I'll make it up quick. She takes a deep breath and turns back to the panelists, trembling. Hello. She whispers. The panelists look awkwardly at one another, asking her to speak up. Hello! They should have just reused the voice line, man. I don't know if this... Maybe it's a bug, bro. Maybe it's a bug that she's not voice acted. Because I feel like you could have just reused the voice line from the beginning of the game for this. A shrill noise peaks from the microphone, causing me and many others in the room to cover our ears. So, Hana goes to apologize again, feels the heated glare from the MC. Okay, my question is... She waits in dramatic silence. See, we all know and love Throwaway and Kevin. And they have such a super cute dynamic. They're my OTPPPP. I love them so much. Haha, what do you guys think of the ship? Why does the actor look traumatized? My one true pair, by the way, that's shipping talk. Oh no, bro. Oh no. Oh no, bro. Oh no. This time, the silence was not intentional. Hana laughs awkwardly, tugging at the collar of the fursuit. Because, you know, Throwaway deserves someone who would treat her right. And Kevin would! The panelists glanced at each other for a moment before they looked back at Hana, forcing smiles on their faces as she continued. He's a himbo. He's so nice and sweet and... you know, I've never seen someone actually ask a question like this at the panel. I'm sure they have, and they do, but... He'd protect her from her horrible mom. With years of professional PR training, Throwaway's actress Tara spoke up.
Well, we can't divulge too much on where Kevin and Throwaway's journey will end up. Without a doubt, their friendship is something that is definitely important to both their characters and the story.
Oh, okay, that's good. Kevin's actor. Agreed. Kevin's being a knight. Duty is to protect the kingdom and investigate the sirens, so Throwaway is someone who's going to want to get close to. He's going to kill her. She is such a gentle soul, clearly in a terrible home. Kev would naturally want to treat Throw with kindness.
And Throwaway is very grateful whenever Kevin is around, since it means her mother can't toss her around like a rag doll.
Oh. Tara made a comedic throwing gesture which made the audience and Hana laugh a little. But do you ship?
And that's all the time we have for the panel. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and a big round of applause for our panelist.
Hana, though that's an awkward question, okay?
Reminder that the cast of Aria Archives will be doing autographs and photo ops at the designated section of the convention in about half an hour.
I guess that's where we're headed to next.
So if you want either of those, you better head there quick before the line gets any longer.
Damn. The crowd cheered as the panelists waved goodbye. They exited the stage to make their way to the next location. As we exited the room, Hana couldn't help but sigh dejectedly. I know you're disappointed, but there's still time to meet Throwaway's actress. That sounds nice. Where to go? Photo with a celebrity. Hana and I made our way over to the talent hall. There were tables lined up neat and orderly along the with posters hanging behind each of the tables, signifying the talent that was to show up. There was a skittish look on her face as she sheepishly looked around for her goal, and that goal, as expected, was Throwaway. I said I'd keep an eye out for her, but she noticed it before I do, tugging on my sleeve and pointing in the direction of her table. She's right there. I can see that now. Oh, by the way, I think that was cool that they got other voice actors for other characters, though. I like that. The two of us walk in line. It looks like it would take maybe half an hour to get to the front of the line. It's gonna be a bit. Do you know what you want to get? Photo, signed autograph. Everything. Fair enough. That'll be $500. Real, by the way. Do I want to know how much it's gonna cost? I crane my head up, trying to see how much it would be, but due to how far it is, plus all the heads in the way, I'm unable to see it. How much? 200? Hannah, I couldn't hear you. 200? I forgot how expensive meeting celebrities can be. That's cheap, honestly. That's cheap, okay? I had the chance to meet, what's his name? Obi-Wan Kenobi? The voice actor for Obi-Wan Kenobi? What's his name?
You mean the actual actor?
Yeah, the actor. Ewan McGregor. I had the chance to meet Ewan McGregor, and I think they said just for a photo, it was like $100. If you wanted something signed, it was like another like 100 something. And if you wanted like his signed photo or like to shake his hand, it was even more money. It's like insane what they charge, bro. It's just what they do. It's the first time you're meeting a celebrity. Nuh-uh. This is the first time I want to spend money to meet someone. She means so much to me. You keep saying that, but I don't think I've ever really heard why. Hannah's face turns red. Oh, well, you know, she got me through a hard time. I don't think you want to hear the story twice because I want to tell her too. So you'll hear it when I tell Throwaway, and you can ask me any questions after. Promise? I'll hold you to it. I'm gonna be so sad if I play this whole game and I find out that it's bugged right now, and then she's supposed to be talking. I'm gonna kill myself. The two of us carry on some brief conversation. Mundane, really. Something to pass the time while you two wait, because I'm voice acting it. She's shaking. Is this... So, by the way, if you didn't know, Hana, I believe, is a character from this developer's other game. I think the developer has another game, and it's like... They're like a character that's from that game, but it's like an alternate universe or something. Maybe this character is too. I don't know. Anyways, finally the two of us got to the front of the line. Hana was shaking, her entire body trembling. She shakily hands the vendor the cash, and they gesture for Hana to go walk up to Throwaway's actress, Tara. Tara. I'm gonna say that. I stand next to her, telling the vendor that I'm just accompanying her, and would not get in the way whatsoever, that I just wanted to keep her company and nothing else. Hi.
Hi. Excited to meet you. What's your name?
Me? Well, hi, I'm Hana. I'm your biggest fan. He's gonna be even sadder when he finds out he's been friend-zoned. No! Before Throwaway's actress could speak up again, Hannah's eyes were brimming with tears as the world started. Seeing Hana meet Throwaway makes me... feel happy for her? I feel happy for her, but I find it cute. I wonder if these are supposed to be like... I don't know. I find it cute. It was really cute, but Hana was always so cute. I wanted to tell her that, but this is her moment. I can tease her about it later. The story you helped portray, I love it. I mean, I really relate to everything Throwaway goes through. I get the struggle. Hana chokes up. Seeing the portrayal, seeing someone who went through what I went through, and come out the other side with friends. She turns to look at me before she turns back to Throwaway. Oh, we saw her go through with her mother. How she constantly had to take, and I get it. Her voice finally shatters as she openly sobs, the heavy tears falling down from her face as she ugly cried. Snot dribbles down her nose as she wails. Oh no. I'm kinda just a loser? No. Kinda like one of those sopping wet cats you find? How often do you find those? I've never found one. I never really felt like I fit in. Ever. And not until Arya's archives, not until Throwaway. Hana sobs as she continues to babble on, barely being able to be understood as she drones on. Tara looks around panicked, unsure of what to do before she spots me and motions me forward. She nods at me before turning to look at Hana again.
Hana, right?
She nods and her actress lets out a shaky breath, placing a hand on Hana's shoulder.
You're very sweet. And it was awfully brave of you to admit all of that. Let alone go through any of it. I'm glad you also have a friend to help you like she did. But don't forget that your strength is nothing to look down at. You are strong for going through it.
That's a really nice way of putting it, okay? Because I didn't say any of all that, and I shoulda. Hana's eyes widen. She stands there shocked for a few seconds. You really mean it?
Of course I do.
She pulls Hana into a hug, motioning for me to join too. I slowly join in on the hug. Hana sits there and sobs for a bit before we all pull away. Oh, okay.
Would you like your photo and autograph now, sweetheart?
Yes, please. Oh no. Hana's eyes were still swollen red as the two of us walked away from the talent hall. I gently rub circles in her back. Gently, I motion for her to sit down, not wanting to fall over and collapse on herself. I'll pull out my water bottle from my bag and hand it to her, encouraging her to drink some water to calm down. After she sits and breathes for a few minutes, she pulls out a little bag of gummy bears, biting off the heads first and then popping the rest in her mouth. She told me she does this so the gummies won't suffer. She nods at me and throwing me a toothy grin. Thank you for being there with me. It's not really a problem at all. How does it feel that you met your idol? Amazing! I just hope I didn't bother too much when I got to speak to her one-on-one. Did Hana bother throwaway? There's a lot of these options where I just pick basically the same thing every time. It was cute, okay? Regardless of what happened, it was really cute to see you open your heart like that. No, it couldn't be. It was. Super, super cute even. Hana whines, hiding her face in embarrassment. I think that's everything. You ready to head back to the hotel? What did you want to eat? There's a few options because we're at the con. How about fast food, pizza, sit in a restaurant? You know what? When you're at a con, you have to do so much walking and it's burning hot. Let's just sit in a restaurant, let's sit down, take it slow, enjoy ourselves, Maybe the developer didn't let you know when the game dropped because they were upset that you kept mispronouncing your name. But you know what? Hana or Hana? I'm going to keep saying Hana because that's what I always said. But that one person did say Hana. That is true. Hana. But she said she's white passing Mexican. So I just think it's Hana. It's probably not because Hana's spelled with the H at the end usually. So it probably is Hana. But I'm saying Hana. I'm going to stick with my guns, bro. I'm sticking with my guns, okay? I'm probably wrong, but I have to stick with my guns, okay? Let's sit in a restaurant. Oh, she has crippling anxiety. How about we sit in a restaurant? Oh, sounds great. Let's go. But it was also my bad because I didn't follow the developer on itch. I should have. I didn't. I thought I did, honestly. October 10th, 2019. The beach? The famed beach episode. Wait a second. But yeah, I need... Big surprise. If you want to know when a game is going to release, follow the developer. You get updates, usually. But I at least knew that the game was going to be made. That the developer was super nice that one time. They messaged and said that the full game was going to get made. And that's really, really awesome. That's like more than any developer does. So, like no developer reaches out to me ever. So I thought it was really cool when they reached out to me. It's a beautiful day out. The sky is pure blue with barely any clouds. The sun is shining, and there's even a pleasant breeze flowing through the air. Perfect beach weather. After some talking, I finally convinced Hana to hang out somewhere outdoors. As much as I enjoy hanging out with her on the phone, she needs some fresh air. The con doesn't count since we were inside the whole time, and the air in there definitely wasn't fresh. So what better to do than to have a beach trip? I'm currently waiting near a lifeguard station, just watching people do their thing. Equipped in my best beach fit and a layer of sunscreen, I'm all raring to go. If you follow the developer, you know how to pronounce her name? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, that was not in the things, because I did read all of their updates. But I can't do anything until Hana gets here. I feel my phone vibrate from a notification and pull it out of my pocket. Looks like Hana just got here. I quickly shoot a text back describing where I am before pocketing my phone. What a cutie. I like her multicolored band-aids. Maybe I don't like that she has to use band-aids and so many band-aids and wraps, but girl knows how to style them, I guess. About 5 minutes go by before I see the familiar little hermit. Hello. Hey, Hana. You got the straw hat, bro. One Piece. It's real. I wave to her as she walks up to me, maneuvering her way around people's stuff on the ground. Okay, I don't want to be weird about this because she's super cute and she's wearing a very modest swimming suit. But I'm just going to say one thing. The thigh gap is insane here, by the way. The thigh gap is insane. And the person who drew this, you're a gooner. We both know you're a gooner. Why? Because I see what's in that thigh gap, okay? You're a gooner, okay? I just want to make that very clear. Thank you. I mean, what? Sorry I'm late. I couldn't find my swimsuit for a bit. I'm looking respectfully. We are looking respectfully. It looks more like the farmer hat from STV. What the hell is STV, bro? That's a straw hat. It's just a messed up straw hat. Sun hat, but yeah. I look her over, taking in her outfit. It's pretty basic one piece. All things considered, it's real. Do you like it? I know it's pretty basic, but I don't have much beach attire. Oh, you look absolutely adorable. You really think so? Oh, Stardew Valley. Oh, nah. Didn't you see the thigh gap on the fursuit? Now that was insane. That is insane. I did not see that. I did not pick up on that. Of course. Honestly, I think you look pretty hot. If I didn't know who you were, I'd think you were a swimsuit model. Hannah's face practically lit ablaze in front of me. From an outsider's perspective, I'd look like she'd gotten her face sunburnt. Well, I feel like I'm gonna overheat just from that alone. Well, we certainly don't want that happening. Come on, let's find somewhere shady to put our stuff. We set off to find an empty spot. Since it's pretty early in the morning, the beach isn't as crowded as it usually is, but it's still a bit of a hassle making sure not to step on people's stuff. After a few minutes, we finally find a pretty decent blank spot on the sand. It's even got some palm trees providing shade. Oh, one of the best things, I went to it this year, Wasaga Beach. In Canada, we have a place called Wasaga Beach. And I believe it's like known as like the longest beach in like North America, or maybe just in Canada. But it's like a really, really long beach. What?
I think it's the longest shoreline.
Longest shoreline.
It's a bay.
Bay. I don't know. It's really specific, but it's a really nice beach, covered in people, but it's so big you still always have a spot to have. It's really great. After a few minutes, we finally find a pretty decent blank spot in the sand. It's even got some palm trees providing shade. I quickly set my stuff down before anyone else could claim it. Hana follows suit, laying her towel flat on the ground. That should be good. I don't think anyone's gonna try and take our stuff, so we should be able to leave it just here. I hope not. I don't really want to get robbed on my first beach day in years. We should be fine, unless the seagulls decide to go on a little heist while we're away. Gotta be real careful when you're just going with just two people. Usually beaches have like lockers and stuff to rent, or leave it in your car, you know, things like that. If that's not an option, locker. And if that's not an option, just don't bring anything, man. Geez, those birds can be so annoying. And I usually like birds, but they always steal my food when I'm not looking. Yeah, they can be little jerks, but let's not let them ruin our day. What do you want to do first? Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't ever hung out with somebody on the beach before, so I don't know what would be fun. Chat, we still have hope, by the way. This is still a date, by the way. This is still a date, okay? I want you to know we have hope. Well, there's a lot of stuff we could do. We could swim, take a walk, or maybe go collect seashells. By the seashore. Hannah's eyes light up at that suggestion. Guess she really likes shells. Could we do that shell idea? Sure. I think I saw some along the shore. We should start there. Well, thank you. We sit off together, walking along the beach shore. Every so often, a small wave passes over, tickling our feet. The cool water is a pleasant contrast to the burning hot sand surrounding us. Not many people have settled down in this area, so it's a relatively quiet walk between us. Every so often, one of us will stop to pick up a shell we find before carrying on. It's already been a few minutes of this, but each of us has a small armful of shells of different variety. Do you know that shells on the beach are just the remains of dead creatures? I'm a bit surprised by the sudden break in the silence. I look at her, blinking in confusion. What? No, I knew this. Yeah, a lot of sea critters have exoskeletons to protect them from predators. So when they die or they molt, they leave a shell behind that sometimes washes up on beach shores. Yeah, I was gonna say they usually molt. It's mostly stuff like clam and cockle shells, but sometimes you can find cowrie shells and make some pretty jewelry from them. Sometimes there'll still be an animal inside of a shell. Yep, that too. One time I picked up this pretty little whelk shell, and a baby crab popped out and pinched my finger. I yelled so loudly that day. I nodded along to her explanation. No wonder why she was so excited by this. That's interesting. I didn't know that, but that makes more sense than them just randomly spawning on beaches. I guess even here you've still got something to appeal to your love of dead animal remains. That is such a horrible way to put that. Yeah, I just seem to attract little bits of death, huh? Yeah, it's like I want to kill myself. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Is it just me, or was her response a bit disheartened? I don't see why it would be. I mean, she was excited about this just a minute ago. So, what are you planning on using the shells for? I don't know. I was just gonna wash them off and take them home. Did you have plans for them? I plan to use them, put them in a terrarium, build a sandcastle, turn into jewelry. How about we build a sandcastle together? I was thinking of using them for decorating a sandcastle. I didn't bring any buckets or shovels with me, but we should still be able to build something with just our hands. I haven't built a sandcastle in years. Every time I did, the tide would either wash it away or someone would come step on it. That's so sad. Oof, I know that pain. Can't think of how many times a gaggle of kids would just run through the sand and trample all of my hard work. But don't worry, I'll guard the castle for us. So you'd be like a knight, and you could be the princess of the castle. I'd probably be closer to a court fool than anything. Well, court fools still have a place in court, so it's better than being a peasant. I'd do so badly in a high court. People are always so hostile towards each other and make snide remarks, and I just let people get away with whatever they want. Court fools don't get to make decisions in court, so you just have to focus on being a silly little guy. That wouldn't be so bad. I'm pretty good at being the butt of the joke anyways. Our conversation breaks off there, replaced with silence between us as we continue our walk. Sometimes I'll pipe up when I find another shell that looks cool, and she'll agree with my sentiment. I feel like Hana and I have grown close enough that there's no need to fill in the silence, but something feels off about this. I feel like something bad happened. I thought at first that this was a comfortable silence, but looking at Hana, it seemed like she was bothered by something. It feels different from her usual aura of anxiousness and her little frown. She looks like she's thinking quite pensively over something. Hey, you doing all right? She stops walking at that, turning to me to look at me confused. I'm all right. Yeah, well, that kicked puppy dog look you have would say otherwise. You've been kind of quiet. Well, I don't know what to talk about. That's all. Okay, that's not true. You were just spouting off about animal exoskeletons a few minutes ago. Seriously, what's going on? I'm pretty sure something's bugging you. It's... the shells made me think. Oh no, not thinking. About? Just made me remember how much death seems to follow me. The shells here are probably the cause of some poor little critters who died, not because they molted. I mean, you'd be surprised how many shells a crab and stuff go through, okay? Well, even if most of them did die, it was probably the time, right? But what if it wasn't? I have to go to bed. Night, y'all. Night, Sammy! Don't worry, I probably won't finish the whole game tonight anyway, so you can catch up tomorrow or whatever. Have a good one, okay? What if they just had horrible luck and happened to get stepped on, or dried out in the sun because they didn't have the chance to make it back to the water? You seem oddly concerned about this. They could be like me, having such poor luck that all they do is bring misfortune wherever they go, maybe losing their shells when another way the world was punishing them. Hannah, you're over-exaggerating a bit, both about yourself and the Dead Sea creatures. You don't bring misfortune everywhere. She scoffs at that, not even bothering to hide her frown from this time. My entire life is pretty good proof against that claim. I mean, just look at me. I have to wear most of these bandages just because of how many accidents I get into every week. So you're a bit clumsy. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, how about the fact that I have basically no friends? Anytime I've tried making friends in the past, they think I'm weird or annoying or just trying to ignore me. But I honestly preferred that over all the bullying I got. It was always so easy to target me, the girl with no friends and loves animal bones. The one who will let you walk all over her like a carpet. Well, are you into that? Who wouldn't want to go for such a garbage person? Okay, I think you need to calm down. What happened to you was awful, but your life can't have been completely unlucky. There has to have been a time when you weren't affected by the harshness of life. There isn't. From the moment I was born, I was spread in misery. Your dad gives you $1,000 a month, okay? That's... what makes you think that? Because people who aren't unlucky don't kill their mom after she gives birth to you. Oh. I nearly do a double take from that. Okay, we're doing this at the beach, huh? She said that so casually, and yet that statement was anything but casual. I've never asked much about Hannah's family. It just never came up. And it's not like she talks about them. Is this why she hates herself so much? Is this why her dad sends her $1,000 a month? Oh god, okay. Just to keep her away, okay. I thought of it as, like, daddy's little girl. Like, I love my daughter, and I'm gonna send her a bunch of money. Okay, never mind. It's, I hate my daughter. Oh my god, Hannah. I had no idea. It's fine. Not like you would know. Christ, I don't even know what to say. That's awful, Hana. I can't even imagine what knowing that is like. But even so, that's not your fault. You were being born. You didn't have any control over that situation. I'm glad the character's taking a good route with this. Even so, I'm still the reason she's gone. That's bad no matter how you look at it. You still shouldn't have to carry a weight like this. What does your dad say about this? Surely he doesn't blame you for this, right? He's never told me anything like that, but I know he's still broken up over it. I don't think he's been the same since that day. Now he's so busy that I barely ever see him. The same since that day? You weren't alive! He's always hunkered down in his labs. He doesn't do anything else. The only way I'm able to reach him is through phone calls once a month. Okay, now that's just sad. Lab? Hana, what exactly does your dad do for work? He's a bioengineer. Damn, he must be real smart then. He is, and he's really good at his job. I don't think I've ever met someone so dedicated to their work to the point of shutting themselves off from the world other than him. Dad called in the hit in the monthly payments are just business. I understand why he's so busy. He's doing a lot of good for the world. So I'm just okay just talking on the phone once in a while. I shouldn't bother him. I think you should bother your dad. I get that the work he does is important, but I still don't think that's an excuse for him not to talk to you. But we do talk. Yeah, once a month. And a phone call doesn't replace seeing each other in person. It's not like anything is stopping him from hanging out with you or even calling you more often. This has been going on for what, years now? That sounds more like neglect than anything. He hasn't been neglecting me. He's not a bad father. He's always been good to me. Her dad's William Afton. He wasn't always like this. When I was a kid, he was always there. He was there to comfort me on the days when other kids would bully me. He always listened to me ramble about any bones I found. It's just that when I started getting older, he started distancing himself from me. It was slow at first, and honestly, I thought I was just overthinking things. But by the time I got into high school, that's when he started locking himself away in the lab. But why would he do that? So what did I miss? I am not giving you a rundown, my homie. This is Hana. She's our girl failure, and we're trying to be friends with her. And she just told us a horrible thing. There you go. Best I can do. I think it's because I started looking like her. My mom, I mean. Oh, okay, that would do it. I've seen photos of her and the similarities between us are there. Yeah, that would do it. At the same time, your dad's kind of a piece of shit for doing that still, but okay. Maybe I just serve as a reminder to him of what he lost. I matured to just look like a slightly different version of her. Of course, seeing me must be tough. It's like his dead wife is haunting him. Okay, but he should still see you as his daughter. Hana, I don't think... But she continues speaking, her sadness and guilt quickly morphing into frustration. But I don't get it. I don't get why any of this is happening. Why is he still so hung up over my mom? She's been gone for years and yet he still misses her. Okay, well that's not that weird either. You should have moved on by now. What was even so great about her? Dad used to tell me that she loved trying out new things, that she was supportive towards the one she loved, that she was clever and naive at times, and that she was the absolute best. But what makes her the best? There's thousands of people like that. It's not like she was a unique person. She didn't even have that good of a job. She was just a bus driver for some elementary school. She's barely even a mom to me. She wasn't there for me. My nanny was. Dark turn. Why should I care about someone so much if I never even met her? I don't care about her like I care about my dad, my nanny, or even you. So why do I even care? Drown her. Okay, bro. Okay. Alright, goodbye. See you later, bro. See you later. Bye. What the fuck, man? Okay, that guy, rude. Okay, we're not drowning Hana. That's... God. I'm trying to riz Hana. 1. 2. I mean, I feel like she has pretty normal response to being neglected by her dad, although she's obviously twisted it a little bit. Hannah's voice cracks near the end of that statement. As she returns to her usual melancholy expression, her eyes have even started to tear up, but she hurriedly wipes them away with one of her hands. I missed out on having her in my life, of having her be my mom. I'm sure she would have been great. I know she would have loved me, even if I was still such a horrible human being as I am now. Man, I hate that she sees herself as some horrible person. We could have been happy. We could have been normal. Why couldn't we have just been a family together? I hate it. I hate that I have to exist. I hate that my very being is the reason my mom is gone, and that I'm the reason my dad's in so much pain that he had to abandon me. All this pain I've caused him for what? Nothing good has come out of this. No wonder I'm so unlucky. The universe is punishing me for what I've done. I deserve to be beaten down by life because I ended one. I'm nothing but garbage, and I'm gonna stay like that forever. I should just... Oh god, oh god. At least then I wouldn't be around to make my dad suffer anymore. The dam that was holding Hana back from crying finally breaks. Tears stream down her face, and she can't wipe them away. This is her breaking point. Her body shakes as she's overtaken by sobs, and she looks like she's about to fall over. Her shells have fallen to the ground as she wraps her arms around herself. Whether to find stability or to seek comfort, I can't say. I stand there in slight shock for a moment, hearing this and knowing Hana had to live with these thoughts for years. No wonder she's so insecure. Hana's trauma dumping? She kind of is, but I mean, we're close enough. We're close enough that this is fine. I take Hana's hand in my own and giving it a gentle squeeze of support. Oh, Hana, you poor thing. While I agree you've been generally unlucky in life, I think your fears are misplaced. The universe isn't purposefully targeting you. It's more likely that your fear that the universe is out to get you has been holding you back from being happy. I understand why you'd feel guilty, but it isn't your fault for anything that may have happened. Your life doesn't have to be lonely and miserable. You can make it better instead of giving up. Give me 1 second, chat. My eye is, like, really bothering me. I'm crying. I'm literally crying, by the way. Although I think it's just because my eye is bothering me. I understand why you'd feel guilty, but it isn't your fault for anything that happened. Your life doesn't have to be lonely and miserable. You can make it better instead of giving up. It may take time, but trust me, you'll be okay. My eye did not get better. Dark moment. Okay. Sorry, YouTube, I'm back. I'm gonna finish this another time, YouTube. So next time I play, I will finish the game and get all the endings. It's gonna be the same video, so for YouTube, I'll see you in a second. And, I'll see you in a second. And we'll continue the playthrough, okay? On a new day, for me, at least. But not for you. Okay, bye, YouTube. See you in a sec. Alright, YouTube, I'm back. Sorry about that delay. I literally, had uncontrollable crying from my eyes, and I had to take a break and turn off some lights so that my eyes could rest. I'm back now, fresh day, and man, it has not gotten any better, the sadness for Hana. I'm just gonna continue where I left off, and hopefully we can make her feel better, / make her know that we're there for her, and that we're not a horrible person. And she's not a horrible person. I want to believe you, but it's so hard. I really don't know how I could make my life any better than it could be now. Also, I'm done with the cringe voice. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. You want my advice? Try talking to your dad. How would that help? Wouldn't him finding out how I feel just give him more of a reason to avoid me? Maybe, but it could also lead to him finally understanding why he needs to spend more time with you. It's a risk either way, but it's a risk that you definitely should take. If you won't do it for yourself, do it for me. 'Cause I hate seeing you so sad over these feelings you think you need to hide. Let it out. See what happens. She sniffles, trying to keep her bearings. She eventually nods, looking at me with a small smile. I can tell she cares a lot about my opinion. I'll talk to him. I promise I will, just for you. Thank you for listening to me. You're a good friend. No, we're getting friend-zoned! Why, thank you, Hana. But just a friend? I was hoping by now you'd want more. Hey, yo! Hey, yo, I didn't pick that. Wait, the sun literally came out of the shadows. Hey, you can't just tease me after all that. You're right. I should give your heart a break. Instead, why don't you and I do something more fun? Like getting some ice cream. Though you may not need it if someone as sweet as me is already here. I'm going to hell. Bro, she just trauma dumped on me, and I'm trying to riz her, bro. She just told me she hates herself, and she thinks her dad hates her, and I'm like... Licks my lips, slicks my hair back. Bet you don't even want ice cream, because you're gonna lick my sweet stick all night long. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is wrong with me, bro? You are pretty sweet. I'd still like some ice cream, though. Exactly. Women will always choose ice cream over you, boy. Shut up. Shut up, Clock. Well, that I can do. Follow my lead. Good icebreaker, you know, tension broken. For sure. Before we leave, I bend down and pick up one of the shells, handing it to Hana. It's relatively small and white, but it's got little speckles of color in it. Here, keep that one. It reminds me of you. Tiny and beautiful in its own way. But that's so nice of you, and the shell is so cute. And I don't deserve such a nice thing, And there goes any composure Hana had gained back after crying. Her face is beat as red, her words come out all jumbled in a flustered heap. I can't help but laugh. She can be so endearing sometimes. I grab her wrist, dragging her with me as I begin to walk off. I'm pretty sure that made her blush worse. We take a quick detour to our spot on the beach to grab our bags. Hana puts the shell I gave her in her bag before we walk off. After walking through the sand for a few minutes, we eventually find the ice cream stand I saw earlier, and there's even no line. That's a bit of a silver lining to this whole situation. We line up to the stand's window where the ice cream worker sits. Hana orders a scoop of pistachio and a waffle cone. Somehow this pick doesn't surprise me. She soon gets her treat after handing the server some money. She steps aside from me so I can get what I like. After about 2 minutes of getting my order, paying, and getting my ice cream, I see that Hana's left my side and instead has made herself comfortable on a nearby bench. As I make my way over, she takes her hat off to give her scalp a scratch. She seems to be enjoying her ice cream, so that's some good news at least. Begin eating my treat as well. It's nice that we can just relax like this, especially after dealing with something so emotional like that. She took off her sun hat. Is she gonna get sunburnt because she's like chronically online inside all the time? This calm is broken soon enough, though, as I hear Hana shriek. I quickly look over. Her ice cream somehow fell and is plopped on the ground near her feet. How does that happen? Oops, I knew the universe was out to get me. You can't even let me eat ice cream. Okay, you can have mine. I'll get you another one. Why not just both, bro? You can have mine. Oh dear. That's a bit unfortunate, but I'm sure this is just a coincidence and not proof that the universe wants you to suffer. How about this? Why don't you have my ice cream? Really? Are you sure? You don't have to give it up your treat just for me. I don't. I could just buy another one, but I feel like it's better to solve the problem immediately. I don't mind. We're friends, and you deserve to have something sweet, especially after all the pain you've been through today. Yours is half-eaten. It's more romantic. It's a what's it called? A non-direct kiss. Indirect kiss. Yeah, there we go. Hana looks a bit unsure as I pass the cone over to her. She takes an experimental lick and hums to herself from the taste. I take that as a sign she likes it as she continues to eat it. I got tiger tail, even though I hate tiger tail. We sit there in silence for a few minutes, the sun slowly making its return and warming our skin. I should probably remind Hana to put her hat back on, but a few minutes uncovered in the sun shouldn't hurt her. She's gonna be beet red tomorrow, isn't she? As Hana nears the end of her treat, she looks towards me like she's hyping herself up to say something. Clock? Could I maybe share one of my poems? It's about my mom's death, so I thought it was relevant to share. Oh god, okay, sure. Been wondering what kind of poems you write anyway. It's honestly mostly angsty poetry I wrote in high school. It was way easier to do that than talking to the school counselor about my problems. Real. Well, that's what poetry's for. But now I write stuff that's probably better. I mean, it's probably still cringy, but it shouldn't sound that bad. Just let me hear it first. Starting with the low expectation of this being bad isn't good, you know. You're right. Hana turns her body slightly to reach into her bag, pulling out her phone. She quickly goes to the Notes app and scrolls a bit until she lands on the poem she was talking about. She steels herself, taking a deep breath. I came into this world with nothing but a cry, but my mother's voice was the first to die. Her love for me, a spark that never became a flame, now leaves me burdened with the weight of her name. A thief I am for robbing her of life, and a murderer for killing someone's wife. Her light, her breath, her touch, stolen, and in my chest a hole grows swollen. Done without any awareness, her death was caused by complete unfairness. My dad's eyes, once full of light, darkened quickly, fading from sight. He was there for me, through all my pain, but as I grew, my image was stained. How could someone who killed his wife, who had the gall, take the form of the one he loved most of all, locking away his heart in a fortress of his creation, leaves me outside facing my damnation? Is my poor luck a punishment from the gods, wanting me to fail against the world's odds, or is it just fate, cruel and unclear, leaving me with ghosts of the past and the future to fear? And even now, I still carry her with me deep in my soul, for she is my mother, and she is a half that has made me whole. That was really nice. That was a really beautiful poem. The hell? It's alright. That sucked, bro. That's fucked up. Dude, that's a really good poem. It basically summed up exactly what we were just talking about. It's beautiful. You think so? Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of shocked. That sounded like something that'd win a poetry contest. I didn't know you were so talented. Hope I don't get more traumatized. Yeah, this one's gonna be traumatizing. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Clock. That means a lot coming from you. Do you mind if I share another poem with you? I just came up with it now, so it may not be as good, but it's about you. Oh, God. I'd love to hear it, Hana. You wink and laugh with a mischievous smile, making me feel like befriending me is worthwhile. Your flirty words make me turn bright red, and I think of them at night before I go to bed. But behind all the butterflies in my stomach, you bring us a friendship that's pure, a loyal thing. A bond like ours, both fun and true. I'm lucky, my friend, to have someone like you. I'm really getting friend-zoned. Wow, you came up with that fast. Yeah, that was really good. Yeah, that only really happens when I'm inspired. I guess having a friend for once gives me good writing material. So I'm like your muse then. I guess so. Can't say I've had this many ideas for poems until now. Well, let me know if you come up with anything else. Okay. We sit there together for a bit longer, just watching the scenery around us. It's silent again, but this time, it's comfortable. An understanding has been reached between us. She's still burning. With me, learning where Hana's self-loathing comes from, and her understanding that she can change her life for the better, I'm glad we came here today. I'm glad to have found that poster. I'm glad we could be friends. But we've been sitting here for a bit too long, just stewing in our feelings. Day's not over yet. Still plenty of the beach to enjoy. I turn to look over at her. Hey, do you wanna... Okay, I thought it would have been tomorrow, but, you might need to cook some more on that last one. Oh, she cooked alright, QPC. She did cook. She's cooked. Seared. I freeze, almost not believing what I'm seeing for a minute. Hana looks back at me confused. Hana looks like a damn lobster. How does this even happen? Is it because she took off her hat for like an hour? Or how is anyone physically capable of burning that quickly? Hana, don't freak out. But look at your arms for a minute. Aw, geez, did a bird poop on me? Her look of slight annoyance turns to a look of horror as she finally realizes how red her skin is. Not again! Hana, you need to go outside more often. Again? This happens every time I go to the beach. Or really when I go anywhere with too much sun. Hana, if this happened to you before, why wouldn't you at least wear sunscreen? I always forget to bring it with me. That's why I made sure to bring this hat, so I wouldn't get burned. But I guess that plan backfired because I took it off. That looks really painful. Are you gonna be okay? I should be fine. It'll just hurt to move for the rest of the day. If I get smacked on the back, though, then I'll probably just lie on the ground in pain. We got Larry the Lobster in here. You might want to go home. Get some aloe vera and just rub it all over yourself to help with the pain. We don't have to leave early just because of this. I can deal with it, I promise. Aloe vera is real. Senior is swimming. Hi, emo duck. Hana. I give her a stern look. Honestly, my glare isn't that intimidating, and I'm not upset with her, but it does the trick as I watch her practically deflate. You're gonna get skin cancer, Hana. If I leave you out in the sun any longer, you will be a lobster. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I ruined this. Now we have to cut our beach day short. It's fine. It's not like you can control how much of the sun your skin absorbs. Now go get some rest. You've touched grass enough today. Well, touched sand. But you get what I mean. Yeah, I get it. We share a small laugh before finally getting up. Hana winces a bit as she stands, the pain finally making itself known. She puts her hat back on and we're off. It's a short walk before we get back to our spot. Luckily, it seems no one has messed with our stuff while we were gone. Nice. After packing up our things, I waved goodbye to Hana and began my journey back home. Nice. Poor girl. That sunburn does look painful. With everything I learned today, that must have been a huge mental burden to bear. But even with her bad luck, I'm glad I could convince her that the universe isn't trying to kill her. Now I have faith that soon enough, Hana will be in a much better place. Even before she kills herself. No! October 11th, 2019. Yo, good music. Okay. Long story short, I'm not allowed at Disney World because of that accident with Cinderella and the restroom attendant. Huh? What? Oh, god damn it. My message didn't send. I sent you a whole story about why I was banned from Disney World last winter. Retype it. It was really long, though. I'm gonna kill myself. Stupid on-campus Wi-Fi has been so crap this week, I don't know why. Explains why I haven't seen you on QuarryBuild either. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is so crap I can't properly connect to the server. Damn, that's awful. Well, I had no reason not to call my dad earlier. How did that go? There was a lot of crying, mostly from my end. Wait, she called her dad. Wait. Wait, Octo, you're banned from Disney World. Why? But I think it went well. He wants to spend time with me the day after my birthday. He couldn't make it the day of? Wait, that does kind of suck. I guess the day of is kind of the day his wife died, so... He's got an important meeting at his work that day, but that's okay. Just being able to see him in person after God knows how long is enough. How long has it been? Gosh, I don't know even. I don't even know. Maybe since my sophomore year in high school? That is... And that was to fix the electricity after one of his experiments went a little overboard. That is a pretty long time. Yeah. But that's all going to change now. I'm going to change now. It's all thanks to you, Clock. Oh, don't sweat it, Hannah. It was all you in the end. I just gave you a much-needed push, lol. And I'm the only one who should be making you... I am the only one who should be making you get all flustered. Just like that. Also, your birthday coming up. October 13th, this Sunday. Got any plans? Well, there's this one thing I wanted to do. There's a party at one of the fraternity houses the same Sunday, and it's an open invitation with lots of alcohol and other fun stuff happening. Hang on, I know you're in college, but how old are you? Lamau, you're asking that now. I'm 19. Not to be that guy, but you would be drinking underage under US law. Yeah, I know. That's why I bought a fake ID from a student on campus. He's kind of shady, but kind of nice at the same time. So you know who to blame when it doesn't work. When it doesn't work. It should work. I'm gonna show it to the Brazilian guy who checks IDs at those parties. He shouldn't know it's a fake, right? I guess. Hannah, this feels like illegal what I'm doing right now. And like, seriously, who cares if a 19-year-old gets a little tipsy? Heck, a lot of European countries have their drinking age minimum set at 16. But yeah, I wanted to have a little fun at that party before having another big emotional day with my dad, you know? I was hoping you would come with me. Oh, shit. Oh, this is definitely an ending right here. Yeah, I'm gonna come with you. I have to make sure you're okay. I feel like if I don't go with you, you're gonna die. Jesus Christ, I can't imagine all the horrible things a college party would do to you. Yes, I'm gonna go. God. Boys! If you're in college or university, and you have a good female friend going to a college party, I know this sounds overbearing and annoying, but please escort them, okay? Very important. You never know what they do these days. You do. It's fucking bad. Just make sure they're okay, and make sure your drinks are covered, ladies. And boys too, honestly, at this age and day. So this was the place, the Haven University Open Invite Party. Gotta admit, this place doesn't really seem like Hannah's style. She's a recluse and introvert on the best of days, someone generally afraid of others' people, so her deciding to come to what is essentially a giant frat party feels strange. I can understand her wanting to be more social, to experience more of college life. But this feels a little like jumping into the deep end. Still, it's Hannah's birthday, so if this is where she wants to spend it, who am I to judge her? Looks like if I want to drink as well, you gotta pay a cover charge. Seems reasonable if the rest of the party's for free. I go up to the drinks table and hand over 20 bucks to get a wristband and a red cup full of store brand alcohol. It's not bad, but it's definitely on the cheap side. Okay, bro, they're in college. Hannah should be around here somewhere. According to her text, she arrived a little while ago. Hannah! Hannah! This is not okay. It's still morning. What? Clock? Whoa, Hannah. The girl seemingly jumped out of the crowd and rushed up to me. She seems excited to see me. More than that, I can tell there's a flush on her cheeks already, If the red cup is any indication, she's already started drinking. Sorry, you surprised me there. This is crunk Hana. Cute outfit? Yeah, she's a cutie. I got you good then. I see you've already started drinking. How many have you had so far? I'm not even done with my first one. No, Hana, you said you were just gonna get tipsy. Hana takes a sip from her cup, but hiccups all the same. Well, I actually have a really low tolerance, like really low. I wouldn't be surprised if this is enough to get me drunk. Yeah, if. Yeah, if. Big if. Oh, you should probably keep a watch on your drinking then. What? No! It's my birthday! I'm allowed to drink as much as I want! Oh no, this is what happens every time you hand a woman a drink. Oh god, okay. And the drinks are so tasty here. I'm excited to try them all out. Oh god. And you're here with me. Best birthday. Ah! Okay, let women drink, but also... Ladies! You'll be excited right now. You're not going to be excited when I'm holding your hair and you're throwing up in the toilet all night long. And guess who has to deal with that? Me. And you, but me. Best birthday ever. Well, Hana seems to be having fun at least. I've actually never met a woman who is not like a low tolerance. Like, I don't think I've ever met a woman who doesn't get like tipsy at least after like 2 drinks. I'd let you hold my hair as I throw up. Well, yeah. That's more of a you thing, because you care about your hair. I feel like most women would, because, you know, they don't want to get puke in their hair. But they will be puking, 100%. Like, this is a guarantee. Over the toilet, puking in the toilet, 100%. You get in this level of drunk, you puking in the toilet tonight. Well, Hana seems to be having fun at least. This still doesn't seem like the kind of place she'd have fun, but if she's enjoying herself, I might as well enjoy it with her. Yeah, okay. Hey, there's a live band inside. Let's go. Live band? Sure, sounds fun. Hana takes my hand and eagerly drags me inside. She seems to be a lot more assertive when she's had some alcohol in her. Yeah, heading inside the living room seems to be pretty crowded. A lot of people are gathered in the middle and are dancing to the band. At least she has part of her hair tied up. True. By the way, no hate, by the way. I'm not hating. I don't like taking care of drunk people, okay? Generally speaking. Heading inside the living room, and I don't get drunk, so I guess that's another thing to mention. Heading inside the living room seems to be pretty crowded. A lot of people are gathered in the middle and are dancing to the band. Not for lack of trying, by the way. I just have a very high tolerance. They're not too bad either. Probably a local band from the college if I had to guess. Let's go, let's go! She's got that crazy look in her eyes. Hana, for her part, instantly joins the crowd and starts dancing mosh pit style. Which is a bit of a problem, because I don't think it's actually a mosh pit. Hana, you're just being rude. Her limbs are flailing everywhere, and she seems to keep accidentally hitting other dancers, and immediately having to apologize. Oops, sorry. Dang it, sorry again. Forgive me, I'm so clumsy. Lord, Hana, what is wrong with you, girl? Hana then continues to do her strange, flailing mosh pit dance, but at least she isn't getting in people's way anymore. Some of them are still giving her strange looks, but significantly less now that she isn't flailing into them, which is good. Now that there's more space, I start dancing alongside her, and Hana seems to be smiling at me. Yeah, shake that booty! Okay, Hana, you want to see me twerk? I'll twerk. A little cringe, but she's having fun. I can respect that. The song comes to an end and everyone cheers. Hana cheering the loudest. Woo, yeah, you guys rock! I don't know if they're that good. Oh man, my drink's all gone. Time to fill up on another. Oh no. You sure? You seem pretty tipsy already. Hey, whose birthday is it exactly? It's yours. That's right. And you haven't even wished me a happy birthday yet. Oh my god, she's right. Okay, never mind. What? I texted you happy birthday when I woke up today. Yeah, but not in person. Come on. Get the birthday girl her next drink already. Alright. Can't help but shake my head at her, but the two of us head into the kitchen. This is problematic. There's a reason for her drinking today, chat. It seems just as lively in the kitchen as the rest of the party. A lot of the co-eds seem to be drinking, taking shots, even downing drinks as part of games or bets. Some of the girls even have their bodies open for body shots. Just about what you'd expect from a college party. Okay, how many college parties do that? How many girls we ripping belly button shots off out of? What the hell? Oh, do you want to do a body shot off of me? Okay, well, you asked, so I promise I don't mind. Maybe later. No! What do you mean maybe later? Brother, there's not gonna be a later. Take your chance now. To be honest, Hannah's hygiene issues are the main reason I don't want to. I don't think she showered before coming to this party. I'm so dead serious right now. Look me in the eye, chat. I need to take that body shot off of her now. More. Now. Now, chat. This isn't a time to joke around, okay? We need to do this now. I'm just saying it would be best. Ah! Ow. Ah! Stop! Still, I grab a fresh red cup and fill it with a concoction from the counter. It seems to be some kind of fruity mixed drink, and I bet Hana will like the taste of it. This will not stop me. Yay! Hana eagerly beams as she takes the cup from me and takes a big gulp from it. Oh my gosh, that's so yummy. I could just... I can't burp on command. Anybody want to burp for me? Whoops, excuse me. Did we sniff it? Without hesitating, she takes another drink from the cup. I can't help but shake my head. Hana tends to be in one of two modes. Shy and outcast, or cringe and obnoxious. The alcohol seems to be causing her to shed her inhibitions. Shed your inhibitions. And be cringe and obnoxious, but also loud and proud of it. You can't burp on command? I cannot. I can drink some water. There we go. It's a dangerous combination. We should join in some party games. Party games. Come on, we need an excuse to drink more! I don't really think you need to. But Hana doesn't really let me finish my statement. She grabs my hand and drags me off to where people are gathered. Ooh, what game should we play? Well, there's a round of beer pong over there. People playing Never Have I Ever over there, and a drinking contest there! And some game that involved a card game or something over there. Hana was thinking about as hard as her drunk little mind would allow it when someone tapped my shoulder. Who the hell are you? Someone. Are you from the church? Hey, you guys looking like you guys look like you're looking for a good time. How about you two join us for a game? Hey, I know. You're the guy who sold me the fake eye. The guy immediately put a finger to Hannah's lips, which made her shut up and for some reason blush immediately. I have no idea what you're talking about. But if I did, I'm sure whoever sold you that thing would appreciate it if you didn't scream about it at the top of your lungs in that annoying voice of yours. Right, sorry, Gabriel. But yeah, let's play games with them, Clock. Hana had already accepted for us and was dragging me to follow along with the guy who had invited us. Starting to feel like a ragdoll with all the pulling being done today, but it's Hana's birthday, so I'll live with it. With us added to the game, there were 6 players in total sitting on the floor. A bunch of beers were organized in a neat circle at the center of us. So what game are we playing? I didn't expect what the next guy's move to be when he started to pull something from behind his back. It was... Holy shit, is that a fucking gun? The words in my mouth remained stuck from the sheer shock towards the guy's casualness of bringing a gun to a party. This really is America. To make matters worse, he was pointing it straight at Hana point blank. Without so much as a second of hesitation, Gabriel pulled the trigger and... I didn't realize it at that moment, but I had shut my eyes. When I opened them back up again... Bang. A little flag with the words "bang" had ejected from the gun's barrel and was lightly pushed against Hana's forehead. Huh? I'm not 6 feet under the ground. What the hell? Gabriel responded by just laughing in Hana's face. No, not at all, silly. What kind of psychopath do you take me for? Everyone else laughed along to Hana's scared reaction. Probably feeling awkward, Hana laughed a little with them. No, we're playing a variation of Russian roulette, and this? He shoved the little flag back into the fake gun. Is a toy gun. Rules are similar to the actual game, but instead of blowing our fucking brains all over the band, we take shots of beer if the bullet hits us. As an added rule, you can instead point the gun at someone else if it's your turn to pull the trigger. If it's loaded, then the other person takes a drink, but if it's blank, then you have to take a drink. Adds a bit of strategy to the game, so it's not completely up to chance. I hate games like those. And it was quiet for a moment, processing everything Gabriel just said, then she started laughing. That sounds easy. Let's play. That's the spirit. Oh, and the game has already started, so since I unloaded the gun on you, you're the first one to take a drink. Okay. I don't like this game. This seems very easy to get other people to drink. With that, the game had begun, and we were all playing this drinking game version of Russian roulette. True to Hannah's unlucky nature, she ended up taking a lot of shots from the gun, most from her choosing to shoot herself when it was her turn at that. Not to mention, I was now feeling a little tipsy too. Does screen get pinker? Gabriel looked at his phone and made a worried face before typing something and putting the phone back into his pocket. Whoops, sorry folks, I'm gonna have to call it quits for tonight. The other players were audibly disappointed at hearing this, but got up to their feet all the same. I helped Hana up as well, noticed she was having trouble doing so herself. Before I jet, let me read off the scoreboard for our little game. Tammy, you had 4, Clock 3, Jacob and Tyler 6, me the winner with 2, and Hana. Gabriel grimaced, but kept his smile as he read Hannah's final score. Haha, lost with a total of 12. Sheesh, that's heavy, dude. Gabriel leaned into me. Seriously, dude, she is beyond shit-faced drunk. Or what is that stupid thing you townies say? Snookered? No, she's snooky right now. I don't want her hurling all over the den, so either lay off the hops or bounce before we have to put makeup on this clown. He patted my shoulder and smiled widely. You guys enjoy the rest of the party. My girlfriend wants us to enjoy the after party in our room, if you know what I'm saying. You guys gonna go play video games? Lucky. With that, Gabriel left along with the others, leaving Hana and I on our own again. I looked down as she slumped against me, looking like absolute hell, despite her bright smile. Yo, hi, metalheads. Okay, I think you've had enough to drink for tonight. Hana mumbled something like that sounded like a no. Oh my god. Girl, you can barely even stand on your own right now. It's time to go. Hana whined and even flailed, albeit sloppily, as I sat her down on a nearby couch. I grabbed one of the empty cups lying around, gave it a quick rinse in the sink, and filled it up with some cool water. No, man, you never leave them alone. I swear I'd only been gone for a minute when I returned to the couch where I left Hana. She was there alright, but with some extra company. What the fuck is that? Oh no, bro. Oh no. Not Giga Chad McAnderson. Oh god, man. Are you dating her yet? No. But we did boost her self-esteem a little bit, and now she made us go to a college party with her, and now she's drunk as hell. Built like a fucking wall. Jesus Christ. He's a part of Ravenclaw too, apparently. Surrounding her were a group of jocks pouring alcohol down onto Hana. What the fuck? Gross. This fugly chick really tried to hit on you, Teddy. Yeah, what a weirdo. Not enough drinks in the world to get me to bang her, right, Teddy? Look, she's even missing a couple of teeth. What did she eat, bricks? Guys, just because you're right doesn't mean we still can't have some fun with this pig. Some of the new meat can have at her. Say it's all part of the rush. Oh yeah, recorded and posted online. You're going to jail. I'm killing you all. I'm grabbing a real gun. Come on, man, don't post it. Think, what if the dean sees that? He's right, best not to risk it. Someone might think I had a turn. You guys got this. I've got to put in some FaceTime around the party. The jocks continue to laugh and pour alcohol down apparently conscious Hana's throat. What do I do? Save her? Don't save her. What the fuck are you talking about? Take her away, bro. Well, that was troublesome to put it lightly. I may tease Hana around it, but this was a step way too far. I shoved past the men and pushed the bottle away from Hannah's face. I had to make sure she was alright. Hannah, listen to me. We're leaving now, alright? Oh. The jocks were not too pleased with my actions. Hey, buddy, wait your turn! Yeah, the slut was all over me and my pals a few seconds ago. I would kill this guy. What the fuck? That's my friend, bro. Whatever, just take the loser. Don't come back, and we'll see if we can flush a rat. Good. I helped Hannah up to her feet, throwing her arm over my shoulder, and made her the slow trek back to her dorm room. Someone just followed me on Twitch. I don't want to say their name, but I'm not going to say thank you for following me. Because your name is I Will Come On You. Please do not. You fucking monster. As soon as I had gotten Hannah through the door, she immediately made a mad dash to the bathroom, where she proceeded to vomit her insides out violently. Blar. Oh, look, rainbows. Hannah's head was neck deep in the toilet. Nice. I held her head back as she continued to spill her guts out, afraid she might drown in her own bile. Minutes passed, and after some heaving, it seemed like Hannah was done puking. What happened? You got absolutely hammered at the party. Luckily, I was able to save you before you drank yourself into an early grave. Or something even worse happened. Yeah, something really fucking bad. But it was worth it. I don't know about that. Are you serious? Uh-huh. This was the best night of my entire life. I had so much fun at the party, I never felt more alive. And it was with my best buddy in the whole world, too. I could die happy tonight. Please don't. Hannah giggled into a burp. I'm joking. Hannah threw up in the toilet bowl again. Hospital. On it, calling an ambulance. I did that, and it was only a matter of waiting for them to arrive. Man, what a night. It was a good one, though. I got to drink, and go to a real college party with you. Hey, I love you, Clock. Oh, I responded with romantically or platonically. Wait, what was hers? Was hers romantic or platonic, chat? Oh god, oh god. This is as bad as when I went for the kiss in Dispatch and it wasn't a romantic moment. Oh god. I'm going for it. I love you too, romantically. Now, please keep throwing up and not in my mouth. My name's not Denji. I chuckled as I pet soothing circles around Hannah's back. Aren't you a bouncer? Isn't making minors don't drink your job? I'm a stripper. What are you on about, bro? I'm literally a male stripper. My job is getting paid from them. Aw, Hannah. I love you too. And I mean it. I love you more than just the silly, adorable girl I love to tease. What? You really mean that? Why'd the porn music come on? What are we gonna do in this bathroom? The ambulance is on the way. I nodded, and Hannah threw herself onto me where we fell down. Barf. My arms wrapped around her tiny frame, and I kissed her so sweetly. She may have tasted like bile and alcohol, but I didn't care so much at the moment. Damn, I'm a real one. Hannah was mine, and she would be mine forever. Maybe this could have waited, okay? Maybe we didn't have to do that right here and now. Like, I'm as freaky as it can fucking get, but that's where I draw the line, okay? Maybe just ask her to drink a cup of water, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. Before anything else could happen, the paramedics were knocking at the door, and I led them into the bathroom, so they could take my now girlfriend to the hospital. I stayed overnight at the hospital that night, and my girlfriend was fine, albeit more than a little hungover the next morning. Also, what? The end. And that's the story of how I met my wife, a loser named Hannah. What? I married her. Only a freak like me who loves kissing barf girls would marry a girl that fast, I guess. She is actually fucking adorable here, and she's got the fucking necklace on too to boot. That is actually so ultra cute. Is she still paying you for hanging out? Maybe. Okay. But yeah, that's ultra fucking cute. Okay. Okay, sure. Loser named Hana. Okay. Thank you so much for making this game. We're gonna go get the other endings. We never accepted money, by the way. We never accepted money, okay? I will add that. We never accepted money, so we said no to the money. But you can accept the money. The personalities don't actually matter towards the ending, I believe the developer said. You can do whatever personality type you like, because she's that desperate. Thank you for playing. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for making the game. Let's go back and see some of those other options, like I love you too platonically. I chuckled as I pet soothing circles around Hannah's back. Aw, Hannah, I love you too. You're my best friend that I've gotten to tease. I'm not even mad that you friend-zoned me. Yeah, I friend-zoned her. No, that's not nice, but also good. But Willie, I'm so happy that I answered you, and that you answered my ad all those weeks ago. I hope we stay friends forever and ever. It is kind of an abrupt ending, I won't lie. At those words, a knock came at Hannah's door, and I immediately showed the paramedics to the bathroom. I stayed overnight at the hospital that night, and my friend was fine, albeit more than a little hungover. The next morning, she died. She became a leprechaun. And that's the story of how I met my best friend, a loser named Hana. The end! That's also a really, really cute image. Like, I actually like this one a lot. The marriage one was really, really fucking cute. This is also really fucking cute, okay? Wow. How many endings are there? I think there's at least 3 or 4. I'll go look up on the game page really quick while we watch the credits for the second time. Oh, did I not favorite the page? Oh, no, I did. Nice. Okay, 3 endings. 3 endings. Thank you for playing. Load. Really? What if I let them keep drinking? Don't save her. I'm gonna go through some of the options. Some of the bigger options I'll go through, okay? What do I do? Don't save her. Have fun, you guys. By the way, if you did this, I will kill you on sight. If you go with your friend and you watch a bunch of dudes manhandling your friend, saying they're going to do unspeakable things to her, or him, sorry, I should include that. They're doing those things, and they're pouring alcohol down their mouth. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to find you. I'm going to do that, okay? I turned around and let whatever was going to happen that night happen. Man, this is like the I'm really sick of your shit, Hannah ending. Never did I think that what would happen that night would go down so horribly. Underage Haven University student found dead from alcohol poisoning. Headline, underage, okay. The article reads, a student 19 years old, Hannah Mendoza, was rushed to the hospital after being found unresponsive after a party held at Haven University's Alpha Sigma Zeta fraternity. What the fuck is this fraternity name? Party organizers have stated that through their lawyer that all participants were verified of age before being admitted, but initial sources reports indicated she may have entered using a false ID from unknown sources. Witness reports that the girl was seen continuing to heavily drink while being visibly intoxicated and repeatedly stating to other partygoers, "It's my birthday." Outside sources have confirmed it was the girl's birthday. While the investigation is still ongoing, law enforcement have indicated that they have no suspects, and this appears to have been a tragic accident. A final report will be released once the autopsy can be completed. That's my fault, bro. I couldn't read anymore after that. What about her dad? Alone! Her dad's a widow! And an orphan now! Oh, Hannah, my poor, vulnerable, naive Hannah. What have you done? I should have done something. I shouldn't have been a piece of shit. And that's the story, I guess. That's the story of a loser named Hannah. Why would you call her a loser after death, bro? This is the most fucked up ending, bro. It's so, like, whatever, man. Hannah Mendoza, 1999 to 2019. Oh, hey, she's actually just a year younger than me. Okay, it's not as weird. It's not as weird anymore, boys. It's not as weird anymore, okay? Okay? At first I thought it was really weird, but she's actually just a year younger than me. Okay. Yep, that would have been around the time that I dropped out, so I could be a stripper. I still have the UI. I think that's a little bit of a bug. She's not the loser. You're the loser. No! Well, I didn't know we were that close to finishing the game, but I guess it was another hour or so. I guess it was a little bit more. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. It was awesome. We could check out some. I don't know if any. Let's try this. Do I want to go with Hana? Nah. No, I think I'll pass. Oh, really? Are you still going to go if I don't? Game said there's only 3 endings, but I just want to see some of the other options, you know? Am I sure? Well, yeah, maybe. Alcohol's supposed to make you less anxious, right? I think if I chug a couple beers down at the start, I won't be so awkward. Fine, I'll go. You have fun, then. Look, chat, it's me and you. Okay, it won't be as much fun without you, though. We can have fun together another time. Promise. Okay. Yeah, I'm not much of a party guy, so. Oh, she dies! She dies again. Okay. Oh, horribly. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. What have you done, Hana? That's so fucked up, man. I know she's a loser named Hana, but still. Oh my god, bro. Extras? There's nothing here. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just happy this game came out at all. I believe the developers, Resident Rabbit, Eros, I believe the developers were really burnt out after their other game that they made called, I think it's called Repurpose. So I totally understand that it was probably kind of a process to get this released at all. Like, you know, getting this out at all. It takes a lot of effort to make a game, chat. I'm not, you know what, I want you guys to download the game yourself. We got all the endings, so if you just wanted to see the endings, that's fine. If you want to replay the game yourself, oh, actually, I want to try, okay, wait, there is one more thing I want to try. So remember how we could choose what we went on a gamer date with Hana. I want to see what happens if we flirt with her. I just want to see what happens if we flirt and tease her. We could just chill and call for a little while longer.
Chill?
This part is voice acted, by the way. Relax a little and just vibe. Yeah, who would want to end their day in the presence of a cute girl? Hannah's face was absolutely on fire now, and I barely had to try.
You think I'm cute?
Yes. Yep. I'm looking at a bona fide cutie right now. From the way you talk, the way you act, and that cute little ponytail. Dude, that's so awesome.
But that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Right after you throw, okay? Back in 3rd grade.
You threw the quick you throw, okay? Well, I don't know much about how you throw. But I would love to see you throw it back for me. Oh my god!
I don't even know what that means right now. It's like I hear in the song all the time.
Yeah, Hana, throw it back for me, girl. Hana looked like she was about to explode as she... Ah! Ow. Why does the flirt options always make me feel like a massive fucking creep, chat? Hana looked like she was about to explode as she hyperventilated into the mic. Ah, you're so easy to fluster, it's adorable. But please, calm down, sweet Hana, before someone hears and finds you all worked up. This is like the most fuckboy responses. Hana took a deep breath, held it in, and then slowly exhaled it out. Her face was still red, but she wasn't as riled up as before.
No one's ever flirted with me before. And actually meant it.
Oh, I'm here now, baby girl. Well, I'm honored to have been your first. Hana smiled at me so softly hearing that, I thought she was going to start crying. Suddenly I hear a ringtone go off on Hannah's end, and she looks pretty disappointed.
I gotta go for now. Sorry. That's my dad calling. I forgot he usually calls around this time of day.
Alright then. See you later, Hannah. Text me when you want to hang out next, alright? Oh, I will. Bye, Clock. Okay. The call ended, and that was how I met and started a relationship with the lonely girl, Hana. Okay, I just want to try a little something different, okay? Because we were going through the options. So, can I go back here? What is this one? No, we did do all that. We did do all those options with her, right? Okay, let's just try the last one. Let's just try the last one. End the call for the day. Actually, I got something I gotta do right now.
It's okay. I had fun today. I'll text you.
Yeah. Text me when you want to hang out next, and I'll let you know when I answer later.
Okay. Bye then, friend.
Friend zoned. Call ended and that... Okay. Alright. I don't think there's many other options you can, like, pick through when you're, like, loading here. Like, I'm just curious. I could use the money. It's not like someone paying for companionship was something new either. It's an occupation for some. I didn't think your voice was that high. Oh, it's that high, bro. It's that high. I'm gonna see if there's any other, like, options. I'm unemployed. I'm a NEET, if you will. That's why I responded. Okay. Hi there, boss, I guess. I'm gonna be a little mean. Is that really what you sound like? Like, is that seriously how you sound like? You aren't putting on that voice as a joke, right?
No joke. Except for my entire existence. This is what I sound like.
Oh my god, it's so sad.
I know it must sound really annoying. Everyone else thinks I do.
I'm gonna be a little mean to her, okay? You sound cute, you don't sound annoying a little bit. You sure do! Yeah, you really do sound annoying. I don't blame anyone for also thinking that way.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna let you guys know, these options, by the way, they will change the dialogue, but I don't think the ending choices... I think the only choices that matter for the endings really are those ones I showed you. I'm just gonna show this one just to kind of show you why you should download the game and play it for yourself.
But that's why I wanted to do a call first. To see if my voice would be too much to listen to all the time.
I'm so glad I'm being paid to do this. Otherwise, I would have hung up already.
That's why it's $100 a week. Pays well enough, yeah?
That's really good money. Yeah, I guess.
Just so you know, I'm real
Hi.
desperate for a friend right now.
Hi, Yumi
So,
anime.
there isn't much that you could
I know,
say or do that would make me not want to do this.
No way! Even if you sound like someone trying too hard to be cute, so long as you're paying, I guess you can call me your friend.
That's all I could ask for.
Maybe you can ask for more? I don't know. God, you're so pathetic.
Yeah, I know.
Honestly, you should be more careful with that language. If not me, someone else might try to take advantage of you.
It's fine.
Huh?
I know I'm garbage and deserve to be treated like one.
What? I'm friendly. I know I'm strong. I'm a little sadistic. Honestly, I'm kind of a sadist. Not only do I get paid to hang out with you, but I can also bully you a little. This is gonna be fun. That being said, I think we can start getting to know each other better. Okay, wait. Oh, before that, here's my Cashmo app code. I'd rather be paid up front for this week now.
Yeah, I can pay now.
Hannah scans the code on her phone, and within 10 minutes, or within minutes, I'm $100 richer. Oh no, man. God, you're so socially awkward. Let me try asking something more specific then. Okay, I'm gonna leave it off there, okay? I just wanted to give you guys like a little taste of what it could be like. Oh my god, that was fucked up. That was a fucked up route, man. I really hope someone else does the whole fucked up route, though. That'd be really funny. If you want to see all those beginning routes, I actually did them all when I played the demo. But I don't have the time, nor do I think it's worth it to replay all of it for the video. I think you guys would be better spent downloading the games yourself, playing it yourself, checking out all the voice acted lines, seeing all the dialogue options, different routes, treat Hannah the way you want to treat her. I think that'll be a much better way to do this. So I will leave the links below. This is on itch.io and on Steam, actually, for free, both. I'm really happy the developer came out and managed to finish this. I think they actually have a game jam. I think they finished this during their own game jam. I think the game jam is literally called "Just Finish That Damn Game Already" or something like that. Something ridiculously funny. What is it? What is it? It's "Finish the Goddamn Game Jam." That's... Those are like contests, by the way. They're like little like motivational things that you can sign up for to kind of make a video game. This was finished for the "Finish the Goddamn Game Jam." Game Jam. So 10 out of 10. Big props to the developer. Making a game is not easy. It takes time, effort, and it is very easy to burn out when you focus on one thing for months at a time. So I think it was a really great game. Pick it up, throw it in your Steam library. It's for free. Check it out. Do it. Why not? And rate the game over on itch 5 stars. You know I already have since the demo. Yeah, I really enjoyed it though. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. I'm really happy that we managed to get a full game of a loser named Hana, and we got to marry Hana nonetheless. The cutest girl failure in the world. And we got to kill her in one ending. That was very surprising, I'm not going to lie. I did not think we were going to kill her in one of the endings. I thought it'd be a depressing ending. I didn't think we would be responsible for it, so... that is kind of concerning, but but it's cool. The other two endings were really sweet, and I really love the dialogue. I do wish the game could have been fully voice acted, but I totally understand that would have been a mountain of work and a mountain of voice acting to do, and I don't, unless that is their natural voice, they're probably really hurting themselves to do that voice. I don't think it is natural. Maybe it is, but it just feels like it's a little even higher pitched than, like, it sounds like someone with a high-pitched voice going even further, a step beyond. But there are some people who have that high-pitched of a voice, so I don't blame them if they don't want to do that much voice acting. I think it's the developer themselves, too, so I don't think this ever was supposed to be, like, a full game either. Like, the original game was the game. Like, that wasn't really, it wasn't meant to be more, I don't believe. But then it was so popular that they wanted to make more, and I think that's really awesome of them. High-pitched ultra. Yeah, ultra. Wish there was more, but I always wanted more. Yeah, I do think the endings are a little bit abrupt. Like, I feel like we needed, like, one more day just to see what happens with her dad, to really tie up any loose ends. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes the longer you keep a project like this going, it's just never gonna release. So in the end, I'm happy that we just got it at all, and I really liked how deep of a character Hana really was, you know? And how our character kind of had some multiple ways of going about her situation, you know? I really like that. By the way, if anyone is dealing with depression or things like that, please get some help, okay? Reach out to a friend like this. There are always really nice people out there, okay? Communities to join, people who won't think you're annoying. If you think you're annoying and you got a voice like that, trust me when I say this, my community has at least a couple people like that, okay? Couple, like 3 or 4 probably. And we have no problems with them whatsoever. So please, join a community. You will find people, but you got to make an effort. Just like how Hana made the effort to put up the ad, you don't have to pay someone $100, but you do have to make an effort, okay? And once you do, you will not regret it, okay? Sometimes there's bad people out there, but there's also really great ones too, okay? And with that, I'm clocking out. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate that. If you could please clock that like button and subscribe if you're new here. It helps me out a lot. And we play games like this all the time. More cute girls on the channel, cute guys, dating sims, horror games, mainly. Did I say mainly? I do a lot of horror games, but we throw in the visual novels once in a while too, okay? It was a great game, and you will see more like it on the channel. So stick around, and with that, I'm clocking out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace. It's been really close to 2 years of waiting for this game. Magnificent, though. Masterpiece. Like a year and a half. Yeah, pretty much a year and a half of waiting for another thing. I'm looking at the game page. I'm not the only one who thinks the ending's a little abrupt, But I do think it was fine. Like, it works. It's fitting. It's fitting for Hana. I remember watching you play the demo live. Yeah, it was so long ago. You know, it was funny. Gardania showed up for it, and she was like, "This got a full version? Are you happy?" And she was like, they were like, "I was the one who told you to play this game." And I was like, "I know. I remember." This is one of my most popular videos. It's peak, though. It's peak. It's peak. It's a peak game months ago. Oh my god. There was a guy who kept posting every, like, 3 months. "Finish this game and my life is yours!" Wait, I gotta show you guys. There's like a dude who kept telling the developer, "Finish this game and my life is yours!" He would post it like, yeah, there he is again. Look, he's there. That's 10 out of 10. Bro finally got the game. Let me see if he even... Look, okay. Wait. Okay, there they are. It's different. He didn't even see it, man. He didn't even know the game is out yet. That's so fucking funny. Bro, that was me for... Okay, maybe we'll leave that for YouTube, actually. Bro, that's so funny. That's so funny, man. I'm gonna leave that in the YouTube video. Big shout out to the guy who was begging the developer to finish this fucking game. Big shout out. Now that he is what he wants, now what? He has lost his purpose? Oh my god, bro. Do I have something to show you? The developer's other game. Repurpose. Buy it today. It's on sale. You think you've lost your purpose in life after Loser Named Hana came out? Play Repurpose. I'm pretty sure one of the characters is supposed to be Hana or something like that, and it's only $1.31, okay? Big shout out to the developer. They're awesome. Yeah, go support the dev, okay? Okay, now I'm clocking out for real. YouTube, have a good night. I'll leave a link for the developers page, okay? So you can check out their other games. If you want more Hana content, I think they said there's like an alter ego for Hana in Repurpose. So I could be wrong about that, but I'm sure you'll like some of the characters. You like their art style. So there's some really hot characters in Repurpose, and that's another dating sim, okay? Still recording this on YouTube? Just this little bit. Okay, bye YouTube. Bye. Bye. There you go. Now I'm done. YouTube is done. YouTube is done, okay? I'm done with you, YouTube. I'm done with you, YouTube. Oh, yeah. Hana is originally from my game Repurpose. Where Hana's in hell. Oh, okay. No, Limbo. In Limbo. Hana's in Limbo. It was meant to be a prequel to that game. Wow. Okay, there you go. So you can check out Hana after she died. There you go, YouTube. It's not over yet. You think YouTube's still not done? I'm not done, YouTube. Have a good one. Play Repurpose if you want more Hana content. Because Hana's apparently in Repurpose, okay? So there you go. Bye, YouTube. For real this time. See ya fucking later. Have a good night. For real. Thanks for watching. Bye.